don't want to get sued.
Why not?
It's updating. It's updating. Well, I don't have that kind of retainer, you know.
I'm connecting.
I lost my last one.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. Probably misses his old glasses. Folks, welcome. We are live here on twitch.tv/
Hello, everyone.
either of our channels. Hello. Oh, wait.
Chat. Hello.
Yeah. Nickabeans first in the door. Welcome, my friend.
Welcome, my
Hiya,
friend.
pal. La la la. I'm slippery as an eel.
Slippery as an eel.
7 Costanza. Perfectly good name for a child. I'm taking all of your fiber and turning it into grass for our chicken.
Threatened me with a good time.
I mean, I knew you'd understand.
Thank you.
Hope everybody's doing well out there. Twitch land, YouTube land.
Bloopy, welcome in.
Welcome, my friend.
My land.
Encrypted, cryptid.
Hiya, pal. Hope you're all having the best day.
Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's staying out of the
Thursday
damned
night.
heat.
Gross, honestly. Oppressive.
Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
It's real bad.
Yeah,
The streak.
yeah, I don't know if you heard about this, Johnny Torres. Last night, so Nickabeans is always there, keeping the streak alive. Every stream pops in.
Yeah, isn't it? It was like gratuitous.
Yeah, I think we were verging on like it was either over 100 or closing in on 100. It was up high, like it was not higher.
Not higher. Eye level. Eye level.
It was 158 was where it left off.
Okay.
And somehow, when she tuned in last night, she was at a 2-stream streak. And we don't know what happened. She'd been there every time.
What? What? How? How? Twitch, what did you do?
Day Without Darkness,
Nickabeans,
welcome in.
R.I.P.
Welcome, my friend.
I'm so sorry.
Adam NX67.
I don't know. I don't know how to rectify this. Do we storm the beaches? No.
You know, you say that literally as I walk out onto the beach on my stream.
God, man's going fishing.
Yep.
Going fishing with his boy.
Yeah, why is the ocean green? Everything looks algae-y.
Well, the greenhouse effect.
Oh.
You're welcome. Yep, that's what Brock Lesnar does. Turns things green.
Oh,
I
apparently.
wore my Minnesota stretching crew shorts to the Blitzkrieg Luau on Saturday.
Oh. Loopy explaining what the green ocean means to me. Apparently it is crab harvesting time, and it also means that there will be more harvest stuff on the beach.
Alaskan king crab. That's way better than the Pennsylvania king crab.
Alas, king crab, I knew him well. Oh, let's see. What we got here? Crab pot. No crab in it.
That crab is blasted off its gourd.
Good heavens. Great Scott.
Tomatoes, blueberries,
That'll teach him to bust my tomato.
peppers,
Old school
radishes.
Simpsons reference, anyone?
Don't worry, Perry. You'll get them.
Yeah, why are you so crabby?
Oh, we already have so much quality fertilizer. I just have to have more.
Loopy says, my nephew was born today. Now, is that to say that there was actually a
Hell yeah.
child born today, or is that to say today is the child's birth? I mean, I guess both could be true. Is it just a birthday celebration, or was there someone actually born, like, within the last few hours? Oh, a child was born. Oh, good. I love Christmas carols.
Bless. Bless. I know a thing or two about Christmas concerts. I've heard that song before.
Well,
Bless.
congratulations. A child who I'm sure it was foretold would bring balance to the Force and not leave it in darkness.
He interviewed the kid.
Training we forbid. I knew I was there. I got you. That wasn't gonna slip
Welcome
by
to the
me.
stream, everybody. Hope you're having the best day. This is what we do. If you didn't know what we do, this is exactly what we do.
No, I'm glad you said that because I'm never really sure what we do. I mean, we seem great at it though.
It's in the manual.
There was a manual? I never read any of the paperwork I'm given.
Perry Von Vicious, the man, the myth, the legend. The folks.
Ooh, mystery.
If you had two Perry Von Viciouses on the planet at the same time, the planet would implode.
No, I believe that.
Handle it.
I believe that is the plural Perry Von Vicii, or is it Perry's Von Vicious?
I would go with the first word. I would say Perry's Von Vicious.
Yeah,
because that makes me smile.
I feel like grammatically that's got to be the one.
It feels like it every time I say it, honestly.
Ooh.
It's like we're talking about Charles having an old Diane Weist infection.
Good heavens. Good heavens. Oh yeah. Nick Beans. Can I keep one around to reach up on the tall shelves? A Perry's Von Vicious.
Right? I mean, that sounds like just the best drink special, but because Perry's straight edge, it's just like the best non-alcoholic beverage you've ever had in your life.
I like Adam N67. That's a paradox effect. Now that's when you own 2 Doc Marten boots, right?
I like it. I'll co-sign that.
Now,
Where do I sign?
Now here's the thing. I went out to I was bringing my Doc Martens out to get them repaired.
I like this.
And I couldn't recall if the cobbler was on the left pier or the right pier. You know, it's a paradox. Come on. Come on, guys. That's like a triple pun. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Folks, if you're not subscribed to Perry Von Vicious already, then what are you waiting for?
Look, if you go out on the
invitation to live,
if you go out on the docks and you put on a stage performance of Romeo and Juliet, and the crowd goes absolutely crazy, stomping their feet and cheering, is that Shakespeare? That Shakespeare?
I like it. I like it.
Come on, guys.
I'm encouraging it.
Bloopy, I'm subbed. I'm subbed.
See, these people have taste. Shout out to everybody in the chat who has taste, watching at home on Twitch.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks for joining me for my my English major pun humor.
God, you've been waiting to bust this out for how long now? Goodness.
You know, it was bound to happen eventually.
Learned about binding books the other day.
It was bound to happen.
It was bound to happen.
I was reading about how bridges are held together. It was riveting. Reading a book about obsessive. I was reading a book about obsessive compulsive disorder. Couldn't put it down.
Folks, get this man a basement studio.
I got a.
You could.
I got a book that will actually prop itself open for you. Like you don't have to touch it to read it. It was a real page turner.
Hey. What are you waiting for? All of you, what are you waiting for?
Folks, I'm raining these puns down on you. I hope you brought a punbrella. I've been in the gym. I've got puns of steel.
You could have a whole day of this, couldn't you, Perry?
I've barely scratched the surface, honestly.
Yep, see? This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. I just like throwing the gas on the flames and seeing what the flames do. Perry, tell me when I'm telling lies.
Oh, hang on. I have the button for that. Hang on. There it is.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Yeah. He knows. He knows.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what he did.
Didn't tell lies for one thing.
I'm watching the view count go down.
We're testing the waters. The ones that are made for the whole stream, they'll stick around. They always do.
Yeah, the hardcore fans, they'll stay through the puns.
Exactly. That's the secret. We try to drive away any of the casuals within the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, so Zay Frank, the father of vlogging, like basically invented the medium pre-YouTube, used to have a bit at the beginning of a lot of his episodes where for like a minute or more, he would have some weird thing that was nothing like his show that he would do. And then at the end, it would just cut to a real extreme close-up of his face, like one eye in frame. And he would just go, "Are the new viewers gone yet?"
Now we bust out the good material.
Like he had one episode that was only the "Are the new viewers gone yet?" It was called. So he shows up and he goes, "Welcome back to this week's episode of Fingers in Food."
This is the tidal wave.
We'll be redeeming Hydrate with that sick Johnny Knoxville clip that I have for my Hydrate now.
Just redeemed Hydrate.
Say, when do we... Goodness gracious, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah,
I was thinking about hydrating.
It was welcome back to Fingers in Food. Thanks, first of all, to
that should be a show name, is where my brain went.
Oh, Fingers in Food?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm into that. Honestly, Are the New Viewers Gone Yet is a great show name.
Like, we already do Fans Bring the Weapons. Can we do, like, a fan, spurred potluck?
Oh.
Fans Bring the Food?
Okay. So this ends up feeling a little like the thing I've pitched forever. I think that some brilliant promotion is going to run an event called Wrestlers Not Wrestling. And it will not require a wrestling ring. It will be a stage show that will be essentially a talent show for the wrestlers, where the wrestlers who do kind of other stuff.
The old PvP thing.
No.
But I love it so much, and I want everybody to do it.
It's not that PvP thing. I was always mad that... Because that PvP thing was a bunch of wrestlers trying to do a roast or comedy for the first time. That's not what this is. These are wrestlers who already...
number was fire.
Right, but this is wrestlers who already do the other thing. So, like, if you have a band, your band plays. If you do stand up, you do stand up. If you don't do those things, you're not on the goddamn show because you're an amateur. That's not what this is for. Like,
I don't know. I'm not necessarily into that. But I'd watch it if it was like a split show where if I bought both tickets, I'd get both days at a lesser price.
I was going to say
wrestlers that don't know that they can do it and wrestlers that they already do.
You're partly into the crash and burn part of it.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that just haven't bloody tried it. When Allie Ketch is just belting out show numbers and you're like, did you sing on a stage? And she's like, oh no, I've never tried.
She's like, I've never sung before today at all.
And you're like, excuse me? You probably like how dare you? No, that's how we get those people to cross into other fandoms.
That's how we get them to leave wrestling. Right.
Or bring more money to wrestling.
Yeah,
whatever works.
Get out. This isn't for you anymore.
Whatever works. I mean, for some, it's your Daniel Pewters, and for others, it's your other successful.
Now, this sounds like an idea for me to put on the Grind YouTube from Nickabeans. Grind Pro Wrestling presents Bacabella Knitting Hour. If it's literally just an hour of Sydney Bacabella fully in character trying to figure out how to knit, I am 1,000% into that bit, and it's a full hour uncut.
The type that has already made full sweaters.
Ah, yes, I'm a heavy sweater.
So what you're telling me is that Bacabella is going to have to be, as a fully, weathered knitsmith, or whatever your preferred nomenclature.
I like no. I think you got it. Yeah, knitsmith is the term. I think.
Knitsmith. Okay, perfect. I figured, but for he's gonna have to pretend he doesn't know how to knit. Sign me up.
Yeah, I'm not against that idea.
People knowing how to do something and pretending not to know how to do it. I'd rather watch that.
Yeah, I think if part of that event is me like going, okay, I'll try it as I like.
I've never jumped rope in my life. Here's my first try.
It's me looking at a unicycle like a giraffe that just learned to stand, and then whoop, up we go.
Bobby Orlando has never shot a free throw before.
It's possible he hasn't, from what I've seen.
He just keeps using the wrong medium.
Right. Well, if he'd thrown some free throws, don't you think he'd know what to use?
I would hope, but it's been how many episodes?
Who knows?
It's been a whole lot. All right, Nickabeans has bought the rights.
Good. Someone's got to sit on the web URL for us.
Somebody had to. There are so many chickens. I need to expand this.
Well, that's a good place to put some of that massive amount of money we have.
Well, I've already made this coop as big as possible. So I can move it to the other side and then move the barn and put another coop beside it.
Ah, yes, the old dual coupe. I think that's the name of a 50s car.
I could see that.
The Chevy dual coupe.
Were they the ones that used Like a Rock?
Yes.
That was Chevy, yeah.
Doesn't really help us to separate our names from the fact that we built houses in Iraq. That's good. I'm going to use that.
I thought about that song, and I'm like, they've brought up a bunch of jingles in years past, but I haven't heard Like a Rock in some time.
Come on!
Yeah, I mean, and that's probably why.
I guess people just don't like Nickelback anymore? I don't understand.
I don't know. I always go straight to Bad Religion. The beginning of Generator. Like a rock, like a planet, like a fucking atom bomb.
I like it. I like it a lot. The last time I saw them, I was at a beer festival.
Which is a funny place to see that band.
Right, of all places. And it was like the front to back playthrough of Suffer, which is like, okay,
wow.
That is cool. A whole lot of people really like this record. This isn't my go-to. But I'm gonna watch it because I know it's epic.
Because you're already here.
For a lot of that. I've been around for a lot of that.
Wait, Nick, wait.
Suffer, there's a... Go on.
Nickabeans, what is that? What is that a reference to? Hang on. Was it
Bad Religion?
Or possibly Chevrolet? I didn't see when it popped up.
Not a fan of Suffer or Generator.
Oh, I think it was Nickelback. You said what? People don't like Nickelback
probably
anymore?
More of a Process of Belief person. Oh! I mean, Silver Side Up is a perfect record. Outside of that, I understand.
You know, to me, Nickelback is one of those things where it was like, they're so benign, they're harmless, but everyone decided to hate them at once as like a meme.
You imagine people being like, I'm really passionate and I really like Saliva. And I feel this way about Nickelback when they're the same band.
Interesting.
Let's go ahead and sit on that, folks.
But yeah, there was that one era where like the two things everyone wanted to make fun of were Nickelback and Guy Fieri, and I was like, these two things seem completely harmless to me. Why is this the target?
But if you put them together, you get Saliva.
Is that what you get? I mean, I guess
put Nickelback and Guy Fieri together, yes, you get Saliva.
I mean, I
don't
guess
even think it's close.
Guy Fieri was is a good chef,
Like,
so like you might salivate at his
maybe,
food, yeah.
Maybe like a weird era Papa Roach you could get out of that, but I think you're landing more saliva.
Now that's Papa Roach before they tried to capitalize on the emo craze, right?
Right around that time, I would say when they had the Monday Night Raw theme song, "To Be Loved," like "To Be Loved" era Papa Roach is probably where we're talking.
Whoa. I just got 10 things.
Do you not know the song?
No. I just got.
I'll send it to you. Don't worry.
I just got 10 things of speed grow.
Hell yeah. We love that.
I
I don't
assume-
really have a use for it now, but we can drop it in the 5th bin. I think I have Speed Grow chilling in here. Yes, I do. Yeah, Nickelback, Silver Side Up. Go listen to it, chat. It's better than every other track that you've heard that makes fun of Nickelback. That I got as a part of the Columbia Record Club. Shout out to them watching at home on Twitch.
Do you want to join the Columbia Record Club? It's not ready for that kind of a
I
commitment.
was ready for that kind of commitment.
Oh, wow, you do have a lot of stuff in here.
And to get out of that commitment took me about an hour on the line with customer service.
That'll happen.
They weren't lying. They weren't lying when they said it was that kind of commitment.
I would never assume Weird Al would lie.
Well, they tried to get him to be a part of an AI infomercial, and he told him to go to hell.
Very famously, he has turned down a lot of very lucrative commercial offers if they're for things he doesn't believe in. Budweiser desperately wanted him in like 1990, 1991 to do a commercial where he would do like a song parody for them. And it was right after one of the actors on UHF was killed by a drunk driver while walking home from set one night.
Oh, gosh.
And he was like, yeah, most of my viewers are kids. And also like a drunk driver just killed one of my friends. So no thanks. And they like tripled the amount they were willing to pay him. And he was like, yeah, no, I said no.
Right, no, it's principle now.
And it was like, that was in an era where like UHF had bombed and like his album right before that bombed. And he like wasn't exactly rolling in money. Yeah, that's what we were talking about, that he turned down some AI company asking him to do an ad.
Yep.
But yeah,
Weird Al for president. Write him in, everybody.
It makes sense. Like, I don't think he would ever say yes to any commercial. It's like, I've never seen him in a commercial. And I'm pretty well aware of basically everything he's ever done.
Right.
Folks, I am like 2 weeks from going to see Weird Al. This is crunch time,
God,
everybody.
there's so much lined up for you.
It's a
Between
lot.
The Weird Al show, the all-day stream.
And two different debuts this month. One for Chaotic, one for Green Mountain.
The Chaotic Mountain.
Mm-hmm. That's right. It's chaos up there.
Bless. That's Friday, right?
Yeah, not tomorrow Friday, but the next Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 10th. That's the day before the all-day stream. So I'm gonna get home from that at like 2 a.m.
So you're saying it's gonna be chaotic.
It's gonna look. What I'm saying is that I'm spending all of Friday morning making a ton of iced coffee to leave in the fridge because I'm gonna need it to get through an all-day stream the day after a booking that's gonna keep me out till 2 a.m.
Here's the secret. Print out an extra action figure and give it to Chase. You'll be back on every show after.
Does he collect action figures?
He won't admit to it. But if you give it to him,
He won't admit
I
to
know
it.
where this is going.
He's gonna pretend that he doesn't. Is this that text with the dean? That's that kid in Japan? You always are pretending like you don't ask for me. Why? Bring me olives. I love olives.
I like the thought of this turning into Mortar being like, well, wait, you did bring me an action figure. And then it ricochets down the line.
Nah, Mortar.
How many figures do you have going to Chaotic?
None. No time to make them before then.
Fair enough.
No time. Also, the luau figures were exclusive. They're not being made again. So, like, I'd have to do the traditional parries.
Folks, you imagine missing out on a limited edition Perry figure. Oh, God. Gives me heartburn just thinking about it.
Speaking of, to the fine folks in the chat who have some giveaway prizes coming and some orders coming, that is all going in the mail tomorrow. Spent a good portion of today making sure everything was looking good and assembled and ready to be packed up, and it's all getting packed up tonight. And
now, was that the mystery box?
No. The mystery boxes were Joey Nails, and those were delivered to him at the last grind.
Hell yeah.
So he got.
So you're saying that there might be one available still if somebody watching was like, I need a mystery box in my life. That's it right there.
There's definitely one available. However, because we just started a new month, the number of things in it just started over. So this is the second stream of the month. It starts with 6 items. Last night we added 1 because we went by 1 stream. Tonight we'll add another, and it'll be up to 8 items in the box. All day stream day, there's going to be significantly more. There'll be like 15 items in the box by then. So folks should keep that in mind. And also, I'm going to have a set number of bits when cheered, regardless of whether it sets something else off, whether it's a mystery box or a karaoke or a Twinkie Wiener sandwich or any of those. There will be a minimum where if you've given X number of bits, that is an entry for that day's giveaway. The giveaway being the translucent Delmi Exo prototype figure. So say if I make that minimum 500 bits, for example, and you decide to pop the 1,000 bits to get me to eat a Twinkie Wiener sandwich, not only will I eat a Twinkie Wiener sandwich, you will be entered twice in the drawing for the Delmi Exo figure. All of that will be outlined on the day of and probably before that, because I'm going to have to figure out what my rules and numbers all look like.
Bless. They will bow to it.
It's going to be a great time. Pup Chase, well, here waits for welcome, my friend.
Welcome, my friend.
Also, welcome in.
Spin the wheel and play wrestling games that Perry has potentially never played before. It writes itself, folks.
Drank this coffee so I could run a little faster because I didn't realize how late it had gotten, and I got to get all the way back home. I'm gonna fly now.
Look at him go.
Hello. Today was one of those days, folks, where I had so many different things come up that I like genuinely couldn't I couldn't squeeze my normal workout in. So I have to debate tonight. When I'm done on here, do I do weights or do I do my cardio? I know, it's a tough call, right?
Do you want to be jacked or do you want to be svelte?
Reed Cooper, welcome in.
Hiya, pal. Hope you're staying as cool as you possibly can. We all are, honestly.
The Pup Chase says, got my first paycheck from the new job. Let's go. Hang on. Where's
Hell
my...
yeah.
I got celebration stuff. Here we go.
I was too amped up over a first paycheck. Let's go.
Reed Cooper with the 30 stream streak.
You did it!
Hell yeah.
The mighty. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Pop Chase. That rules. You're doing some retro shopping. Explain. Are you retro toys?
Steam summer sale?
Yeah, you doing Steam summer sale for retro games? You doing retro toys? What are we retro shopping for? I'm very interested.
I got 10 games for $30.
Yo. What? Retro gaming, aka PS2 games. Then you're gonna love the all-day stream. Pop Chase, I don't think you were here for the announcement. 7-Eleven, my birthday, next Saturday. I will be streaming from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Doing all early to mid 2000s wrestling game roulette. And
Harry Von Vicious playing Def Jam Vendetta is something I've wanted my entire life.
It's what the people
now I
want.
have like a 1 in 7 chance of that happening.
That's what the people want. And then from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., it's a karaoke concert with a special mystery guest. And the people want to know. They've been asking, is it Johnny Torres? Johnny Torres, I'm opening the floor to you. You can answer. Is it you?
Oh no, I know who the guest is, and it's way, my God, you could have asked me for about, cut a whole 0 off of that pay grade, but now you shelled out the big bits to get the big member of Biddy City to come over to Deerfield.
Yep.
And that's what you're getting, folks.
Big surprise guest. So confirmed, it is not Johnny Torres.
It could be so easy if I wanted for that to happen, but all day stream, we need an all day caliber guest, and it's not me. I'm regular fare.
It is not Bobby Orlando, Nicka Beans. It is not Bobby Orlando.
Not Bobby Darin.
Not Bobby Darin. Not Robert California. It's not
Thomas Oregon.
Not CPA. Pup Chase, to answer your question, please tell me that you have Def Jam, Fight for NY, and also Ultimate Muscle. I'm going to lean up close to the... Oh, yes. Yes, I do. We spend so much time on this channel making those muscle figures. How could I not? How could I not? Come on. Where's my button? Where's my button? Where's Job?
Come on!
Come on.
We had a wonderful time rolling out all of these various things, being like, will this work? Will this work? Will this work? And lo and behold, like 30 seconds of them worked, with one of them being something I had to report back on. And I think now we've got the full 100%.
For Reed Cooper, who says Fight for NY isn't really a wrestling game, though, technically neither is WWE Crush Hour, but we're playing it. It's going on the list. It's on the roulette.
Wrestling adjacent.
Yep. Dream match, Perry Von Vicious versus Kevin Mask. Hell yeah. Let's make it happen.
Yeah. Fight for New York for Def Jam is like WCW Backstage Assault. Like, they're
interesting.
Wrestling adjacent, whether it be Backstage Assault that never happens in a ring, or Fight for New York that never happens in a ring either, but has more wrestling adjacent moves than Backstage Assault does.
Let's see.
Yep, and that game is top tier for the PlayStation 2. Because it potentially is top 5 PlayStation 2 games ever made. Depending on who you talk to and their opinions.
Yo,
exactly.
Adam NXX7, that sounds awesome. Hell yeah. Spinning pile driver through the dirt floor. See, this is what we need.
Right, like, here, Ultimate Muscle and Def Jam are not far off in that genre of wrestling game. The pile drivers are way higher off the ground.
Wait, hang on.
Not higher, eye level! Eye level!
Got it. Nailed it.
Yeah.
All while trying to reel in a fish. It was touch and go for a second here.
God. Guys just always doing the challenge runs.
You know, I don't take the easy way out, especially when the game won't allow me to take the easy way out, like Psychonauts 2.
No shortcut home. Yeah, we tried doing some surgery on that earlier. Nope.
But did you just do a no easy way out reference? I just catch it. No shortcut home.
No shortcut home. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Giving it can be rough. Yep.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna totally slip by me. Legends of Wrestling was pretty great if I recall. Mostly because it has footage that isn't on anything else. Oh yeah, Legends of Wrestling and Legends of Wrestling 2, I believe. We have both of those lined up to go, right? Or is it just one of them?
Just number 2.
Just number 2, which, if I recall correctly, is the one that has Andy Kaufman.
Number 2 is probably the best of them. Has like Eddie Guerrero and Rob Van Dam mixed in with all of these yesteryear folks. Probably has the biggest roster of all of them.
So the
best storyline of all of them.
The backyard wrestling games are going to be a trip too, because those have like ICP and Andrew WK and like Sanjay Dutt and like all the like crazy lineup.
All of them you'll be able to create a wrestler in for the most part. So you'll be able to make the most ridiculous. I can't say 3 or 4 faces of Perry. It'll be like the 12 faces of Perry or something like that.
It was really neat. Like they're not really a speakable company anymore because of a lot of their misgivings. But seeing all the CZW clips in it and being able to say like, wow, you and I have both wrestled in that ring. That's crazy.
Yep. Don't worry, folks. We cleaned ourselves right after.
We had to. Disgusting out there.
Disgusting out there for real. Hope you're all staying cool. What's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold. All right. You know what's crazy? The only reason I know...
Guy says he doesn't know modern culture.
Yeah, do you want to know... let me explain to you. I was just about to say, you know what the only reason I know that lyric is? From a Mega 64 skit. And I had to look up what it was from. I like that. Like that you called that modern culture. That song's like 20 years old.
Yeah,
more than that, actually.
It's semi-modern culture.
I say that's
sort
like
of in the realm of a semi-charmed life versus a full-on charmed life.
I was gonna say modern culture. It's a quarter century old.
Yeah. So then, I guess everything else that we talked about previously as modern culture is just now classic rock. Was Jarrett Reddick telling us about this whole time?
Now I'm watching wrestling, trying to be a tough guy. Listening
to rap metal.
Yeah, listening to Outkast streaming on Twitch.
God, and he probably should have been writing 10-year updates ever since, and he has with tongue in cheek on his Instagram and what have you.
Yeah, I was gonna say he did one recently that was actually like pretty current.
Shout out to Stacy's mom watching at home on Twitch.
I hate that everyone always mistook that for a Bowling for Soup song, and now they're right when they say it.
Go back and listen to the rest of that Fountains of Wayne album. I'm not denying anything about that comparison because that's spot on, and that's what happened.
What I learned
about.
Go
listen to the rest of the album.
So there was 1 year we have like we have a festival in Greenfield where I grew up. Forever it was just called the Hot Air Balloon Festival because that was all they did. You got there at 6 a.m. They had a table with Dunkin' Donuts on it, and like 10 people with hot air balloons would come set them off. And that was it. That was all there was. That was the entire festival.
How do we get Blitzkrieg Pro to one of those?
It slowly grew, and now there are no hot air balloons involved at all anymore, and it is a massive folk music festival, because that's what it turned into over my lifetime. It's called the Green River Fest, and one of the last years that they still had one of the last years that they still had the hot air balloons at it, they had a double headliner, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. The Saturday headliner was They Might Be Giants, which I got in for free because my girlfriend at the time, her dad was the groundskeeper at the community college that housed the event.
Hell yeah.
And then shortly thereafter, or rather on Sunday, the headliner was Fountains of Wayne.
Bless.
Which was when I found out that they're not really a punk band. They're like mostly a folk act.
Yeah, no, they're closer to the Smoking Popes and the Gin Blossoms.
Yeah, like they wrote a pop punk song, and it just happens to be the biggest hit that they had. Yeah, that's right. Stacy is now older than Stacy's mom was.
I remember when I mowed her lawn.
Good heavens.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Or are you?
I am.
Yes, we ate with that comment. We ate. That's 8-8. That's the next Blitzkrieg show, folks.
555. Then we ate 8-8.
Oh, my world! That's what the name of the show is. Plenty more to come on social media about that, but it was an exhausting series of weeks for everybody at Blitzkrieg Pro.
Boy, and how.
We're still reeling.
Still reeling
it's
big
a hangover
fish.
we didn't deserve.
But we earned it.
We did.
Well earned.
Now we'll see if Blitzkrieg Pro has earned this next year, because my god, things are about to get uncomfortable. Gonna be working on that for the YouTube channel probably within the next 36 hours. So keep your eyes peeled on social media, and I'm just gonna tell you when they roll out.
We have busy 36 hours.
I finally got the 3.5-hour clip. I was just glad I didn't see 4.
He's jealous of that.
You're jealous of that. Got these blue tights.
You think I care? Stacy got you those blue tights. You know what Stacy's mom got me? A son. What is it he calls him?
You know what Stacy's mom's got? It going on.
He's jealous of that.
You know all I want? She's waited for so long. Not even how it goes. Stacy's mom got me chlamydia and a son named Little Tex.
Good Lord. Sorry, I spaced out for a second.
Yep. Chlamydia, not just a river in Egypt.
Good heavens. I'm just picturing Luann from King of the Hill going, Chlamydia would be a beautiful name for a girl.
Chlamydia's angel. I can substitute Buckley with chlamydia. That's fine. I can work with that. Oh, if you do something with a double underhook, I'm going to call it Buckley's Angel's Wings.
I like it. And I don't have a choice in the matter because you're the one on commentary.
I co-opt whatever I want.
This is the thing that not everyone understands. They don't really get a choice. You're on commentary and they're not.
Well, they could be like, I call this, the flying brick to the mouth. And I'll be like, okay, well, I'm either going to call it that or I'm going to call it something cool like the Shira Nui or the Angel's Wings or something like that.
I'm running back to bed as fast as my little legs will carry me, but I don't know. It's looking iffy.
You have 40 American minutes. You're doing fine.
Well.
20 minutes.
Yeah. Duel of the Fates intensifies. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Shout out to who wants to be a millionaire for that particular moment.
I just got in the house and then fell asleep right in the doorway.
I'm pretty sure they wrote a song about that once.
Yeah, it was, can we forget about things that when I was
Oh,
please
yeah!
tell me why.
That's that song that Real Big Fish plays a whole bunch.
I was in the front yard and I'm sleeping in the doorway. Played Stardew Valley last night.
That's Who Are You by The Who, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's the kids
I
aren't.
woke up in a Soho doorway. The policeman knew my name.
Yeah, Ruby Soho. That's right.
That's it. Oh, bless her heart.
I always-
17th of the summer.
I always forget that that's her name now. I just think of the Rancid song.
She owns a board game cafe in Indiana.
Is that Bon Jovi lyrics? It sounds like Bon Jovi lyrics.
That's the real story. That's the real story of Ruby Soho.
Ruby used to work on the docks. Now she owns a board game cafe in Indiana or whatever.
Oh, paradise.
Whoa!
Living by the price.
Yeah, I believe it goes.
Yeah.
Destination unknown.
I watched like half of their set and then went to watch the Gaslight Anthem. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, destination unknown. Whoa, Ruby Soho.
Ruby Soho. Yeah, see, that's it. We figured it out.
Yeah, that's how that song goes.
That's exactly how it goes, and nothing else.
What the fuck are we doing?
This is how it goes. This is how you get more all-day streams, people. With powerful, interactive, collaborative content such as this. Do you want to see Perry play before 2000s? Maybe after 2010? There's plenty more where that came from.
I mean, 80s and 90s as well. We've talked about
I don't know how much Bon Jovi can be sung because I don't know. I don't want Perry to be sued.
we've talked about.
Mark can't be everywhere.
Not with that attitude. We've talked about a few different ideas for potential all-day streams with like the roulette wheel like that, and one of them was like, because there's not that many of them, monster truck games, and we don't even have to put a time cap on it. It can be all time.
Dude, there was one that I thought of the other day that I'll roll out on you alongside chat, but it was all of the arcadey, cartoony racers where you have weapons. So
Okay.
like Crash Team Racing meets Diddy Kong Racing meets all of Crush Hour meets all of those.
Yeah,
Twisted Metal.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, exactly. All of those.
What was the motorcycle one from back when?
Road Rash.
Yeah, man, my brother and I
all of
lived
those
for that.
together?
Yeah, it's all just race battles.
As long as you can pick up an item for it, it qualifies.
I like that.
But yeah, no, we ever since me and Perry started chatting up, what if we used a wheel in a stream? Ever since then, it's been kind of, well, what about this on a wheel? What about that on a wheel? So, folks, if you like wheels,
And right now they're all just going to be digital wheels. But like we raise enough money, I might just buy the stuff and make a physical wheel to use on stream.
Wait, like a stretch goal?
Stretch goal
With
Armstrong.
Bits? Or subs? Or subs and bits?
Subs, Doms, whoever wants to give me money. Come on.
Shout out to the subs and doms watching at home on Twitch.
Where's my...
Money, please!
There we go. Jenny Slate had to chime in for a second.
I wasn't sure which one you were going to use there.
You just know that whenever I go, where's my... It's me looking for a button.
I was half expecting the Job. Come on!
Come on!
It's a good one.
We're gonna have to get you a bigger soundboard.
I mean, the thing is, like, I have nearly an unlimited number that I can put on here. I just have, I have 8 buttons, and I have to swipe, and when I swipe on the thing, it pops up another 8 buttons. Each one is a page, which is great, but I don't have easy access to all of them all the time.
We're gonna name this chicken CPA because he's been sad and he deserves to have a chicken named after him.
Aw, Chicken PA. That's what the C stands for.
You were saying.
Yeah. I have essentially an unlimited number of sounds and actions I can put on the Stream Deck. It's just I have to swipe between pages on it to get to them.
Oh no. It was a void chicken. This chicken's already gone to the dark side. What have I done? What have I done?
I would say it's art imitating life, but really it's game imitating art.
You know who I blame for all this? The New York Mets. If they were just playing better, then CPA wouldn't have done anything.
I blame the Knicks. They got his hopes up. They made him believe that New York teams were winning again.
And like the Yankees are, but he's not a Yankees guy. No, he's a southern part of the state. He likes city feel.
Well,
I mean, I should have known this was going to happen from the get-go, because Charles Mason is as well. He's got a Steve Cohen box. So I got to believe they're just in the luxury box at all of the games, watching the Mets lose, and CPA this whole time is just feeling worse about it, but Charles Mason is just feeding off of it.
look, because this stream is always like 50-50 in or out of kayfabe at any given moment, I'm just going to ask, should I just start posting, like, coming at that group whenever they post? Like, yeah, I'd like to see you try.
You're already pissed enough. You got Dante to worry about.
And just see if I eventually get booked in the main event picture. Like, just keep going at him.
Once you snuff Dante, I think that's your next step.
I don't think it should be that hard. I've beat him so many times. I don't think he's ever beaten me.
Right. I mean,
frankly, I don't know what his problem is. I got to find out what's up before I know if I need to kick his butt or not. Like, I don't know the full story.
Nick Robles had to get a vasectomy.
That's not so bad.
All right, well, maybe. So what we're saying is maybe Dante did him a favor. Rocker boys, they might create rocker babies.
Look, he's just a rocker boy. He doesn't need to be having children. Maybe once he's grown into a rocker man.
Oh, yeah, like all of the boys turn into men in pro wrestling.
Well, he might. Either way, while he's still just a boy, he shouldn't be having a baby.
Shout out to Nick Robles and his large and growing family watching at home on Twitch.
I thought you were going to say his large ingrown testicle after getting kicked.
Ah! It wasn't good. I'm glad Dante left the Doc Martens at home.
Reed Cooper, I don't know what pull a bully Ray means, but I assume it's not anything I would ever want to do.
So, I got this one, Perry. So I worked at House of Glory, and I know what pull a bully Ray means. It means to invite Ricochet into the ring to kick your opponent square between the legs.
Oh. I was...
exactly what he meant.
Oh, say stupid stuff. Okay. That is a bully Ray. Classic bully Ray.
Classic.
You know, here's the thing about bully Ray. Why is everyone so surprised that he's a piece of shit? Like,
he's very nice to me at House of Glory. That's
sure.
all I got for you.
Sure. But, like, it's a guy that basically, like, the most over he's ever been was just because he was allowed to say, like, slurs.
There was that singles run on Ruthless Aggression Raw
where
I thought he might win the belt.
Yeah.
I will say that's the most over he ever was. As, like, a wrestler that wasn't getting internet heat cuts from the side. But in terms of internet heat cuts from the side, it's ever since the busted stuff started happening.
Yeah. I didn't really watch the Ruthless era.
God.
It was right.
He was having great singles matches, and you were like, I wouldn't have said this years ago, but Bubba Ray could carry this Monday night product on his own. But that was a different time. I don't stand by the TNA stuff. Anything like Fortune or after, I think we can just kind of write off.
Yeah, I definitely I didn't see any of his TNA stuff either. Like TNA was dead to me long before that.
Yeah. There was a handful of matches like that. Yeah, Bully Ray had like a tables match with Triple H where he put HHH on the table in shaving cream. And the whole buildup felt sick. And then it was over in like 6 minutes.
Well, I mean, does a tables match ever need to go much longer than 6 minutes?
I mean, if you're good at it, you can get a good 12 out of it.
Okay,
if it's one table and you keep moving the table around.
Right, but again, if 12 is kind of the wow, you could really stretch that to 12.
I feel good about that. If it's over 10. 10 always seems to be the hard equator on the wrestling globe. So if it's over 10, okay, it's meant to be something a little extra. If it's under 10, it's probably before intermission. But also,
yeah, that's fair.
If you're structuring your card to be an hour and a half, then maybe everything is 8 minutes.
Wow.
I don't know anybody like that. So.
I have trouble imagining why anyone would structure a card to be a certain. I mean, unless it's a TV product, why anyone would structure their card to be like, oh, it's going to run exactly this long. Like to me, a live event wrestling show, it's vibes. The length is how long the show can be while it's still good and the audience still wants to be there. That's the ideal length.
Have a hard maximum, but it should still be well within when the venue is going to kick you out.
Right.
Because MXW did that. They kept cutting time off their main event based on when the venue curfew was.
Well, we saw what happened at Blackcraft with that. The main event that everyone was waiting for, that everyone was like, this is going to be the match on the show.
I rekindled speaking relations with so many people in the bar while we were waiting for that show to start.
I remember.
That was the first I saw Jay Freddy in a couple years, was at that show.
Yeah, I remember at that show, you bumped into Janela and reconnected with him there.
Yep, Joey Janela was one. Yeah, Solo Darling was another. There was just a whole bunch of folks. I was like, wow, this bar. Maybe I should come back to Jersey City more often.
And that one breakfast spot was amazing.
What, Subculture?
Is that the one with all the cool video games and shit?
Subculture, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Subculture was awesome.
Yeah, that
breakfast
ruled.
Lunch all day. God.
Reed Cooper says every match should be 4 minutes tops. Okay, that's why you're watching that Worcester company.
Ugh.
Woof.
God. I don't need much beneath 7 minutes. I think it's the shortest wrestling match I need in my life.
Yeah, I mean, the rare exception is I don't mind in a TV product. I don't mind a proper squash match if the whole show isn't made up of those. Oh, booksellers in town today. Everything's Green Rain has to.
That's why I don't even bother with the TV products, because even that I can't abide that.
Yeah, if it was the only way for me, the only way that a live everything's growing all of a sudden. Oh my goodness, I got to chop this down.
Everything's just turned green. It was like that one time anyway.
But yeah, for me, in terms of live events and squash matches, I don't think that they ever make sense unless you're literally running every week or every other week. Like, if there's a story to be told in it, I think it can serve a purpose, but it also depends if someone can make it good. Like, it has to be entertaining. It can't just be like, it can't just be what we saw for those forever.
It was pretty dead to me the moment we started getting light heavyweight divisions, where it's like, okay, why are we bothering with Paul London's versus Kane's when he just pulled his mask off, or stuff like that? Like, why aren't we just doing divisional stuff all the time now?
Yeah, I also...
And then from there, it's like, I don't need heavyweight squashes quite like that, unless it's like Goldberg and Tank Abbott, and that's what I like. That's novelty in their squash.
That's more what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like the Goldberg thing. I'm like, you know what? That served a purpose. He did months of squashes, and it's become like a thing of legend.
Yeah, and now whenever you bring out somebody that even has a mild degree of recognition, you're like, oh, he's going to squash this guy too?
And you never know, because sometimes he does. No use for.
But also, I was forced to do a number of them, so also, like, I'm hard biased against them.
Now Reed Cooper says, what if it's only squash matches? Now, see, again, to me, that falls into it being a novelty. If the whole show is just squash matches and it's how can we make the best squash match on the show and you're watching everyone try to outdo each other, I could watch that, but I'm an insider. I don't think fans would want to see that.
I think any time, and I mean, you being a regular new generation watcher and beyond, you would know. You saw guy over 250 come out to the ring, and then 3 guys under 220 come out after him. You already know the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
Yep. You could be blindfolded, and you'd be like, okay, I can call 80% of what's going to happen.
Yeah, you see giant bodybuilder with like really nice gear and a cool name and music come out, and then you see obvious local construction worker with no writing on his gear, unkempt with no tan come out, and you're like, oh, okay, like I know exactly what the next 4 minutes of my life is going to be.
Yeah, like half of it is the framing to me, where like they immediately put the underneath guy out to pasture, where you could frame this and give it another 2 minutes and actually have some theatrical appeal to it. That's what one thing I hate about squash matches is they're framed that way from the get-go versus giving them a chance at some theater.
I also think that often things are called squash matches that are definitely not squash matches. And that throws people off where they're like, oh yeah, no, I don't mind a squash match. And you're like, that wasn't a squash match. That was just a match where someone lost definitively. Like, that's not the same thing. Like, just because a match is fast isn't a squash, you know?
I see it. Yeah, I guess from there you're going just based on the offense gotten in or something.
Yeah, I think that matters. If you have a David versus Goliath match going on, and David gets a ton of offense in before Goliath takes him down, even if the match is only a minute long, that flurry, not a squash match. Because like back when they were building Earthquake or when they were building Yoko, those jobbers did not get offense in. Like, that was not a part of what happened there.
I think the split lands on the selling by the giant in question.
Yes. It's true, because if you come out and you get a huge flurry and they barely flinch and lay you out with a hit, yeah, that's a squash.
Right. But if they're wobbling and weebling and registering, then we might have something.
Yeah, completely agree. Whoa.
Do you like this inside baseball, folks? Because that's what we do on car rides, and that's what you wanted with these co-op streams.
Now I'm looking at
Oh.
I'm out in the town doing more clearing of stuff. There's these weird plants that are all curly like a Jack and the Beanstalk.
I mean, I've already turned in fiddlehead ferns, but there's more stuff to collect if you so.
Those are fiddlehead ferns? Good Lord, they're like 10 feet tall.
I don't know. These are just knobbly trees. Ghosts!
Sea ghosts.
Yeah, exactly.
Ghosts.
I think giant jobbers are my favorite weird trope.
Like an extra big guy that's who was the one guy that Lex Luger famously like really struggled to put up in the rack? On WCW, was it Roadblock maybe?
I think you're right.
Yeah, that was a jobber, but he was friggin' huge.
Right. Yeah, no, that I'm more into than just big guy, tiny jobber.
So what you're saying is there's a chance I've got a job.
See, I'd rather watch you do the JOB, because you would make it look like $1 million.
Well, except for the whole bumping thing. I gotta tell you.
Don't bump, just roll.
Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, like I don't have much choice. I realized looking back at my work, I think at some point in Japan, I took my last true bump. I think at some point in that training, yeah, in Japan, at some point in the training there, the bumps beat me up and hurt me so bad that I don't believe I've taken a true back bump since. And I really like went back and like watched my stuff and I was like, yeah, my bumps are not snappy regular bumps anymore. Like I only kind of leave one foot and I kind of timber fall on all of them.
Yeah.
Which like,
I feel you.
I know isn't.
It's fine.
Well, I know it's like, it's also like, it's not so bad. I'm like a big guy. So like, it's pretty rare that anyone would give me a true bump anyway or whatever. But like, boy, when you're being trained and you're being essentially told that all that matters is if you can take a really good bump, like it's hard to like let that go.
Yeah. But you were a rich man.
Is that where we doing Fiddler on the Roof?
All day long I'd pirate ghosts. If I was a wealthy man,
We really don't do enough show tunes on these streams.
No, I mean, they don't pay enough bits for that.
Folks,
They could. Maybe on the all-day stream.
it sounds like Dizzy Hellfire has picked out her version of show tunes for me on the all-day stream. She's saying she's going to make me sing some old-school Simpsons songs.
Okay.
You both should do the time warp.
I'm into it.
With the lag.
The Simpsons show tunes.
Yeah.
We'd have to do some shopping up for this.
Oh,
We're gonna try to do duet things.
Yeah. For the Simpsons thing, yeah, I wouldn't have to relearn anything. I just know it all.
Now, next time we ride somewhere in a car, perhaps Perry could put Twitch on his phone, and then we could duet something because it's only one mic. We could even do one mic by Nas.
It could even be a boat.
Could even be a boat.
I have been.
We could sing various Family Guy songs.
I have been cutting down vegetation like a maniac this whole day, and my energy bar has barely flinched. I don't know how that's possible.
I'm chopping down vegetation all day, and boy, my sight is killing me.
I've got it in my sights.
You're absolutely right.
I have no idea if I'm supposed to cut all this stuff down.
I tried doing the time warp once, but I never came back.
It's true. It's true. He's gone. Could be anywhere. Could even be a boat.
I'm just a replicant.
Ah, yes, replicant. That's what they call the members of the band, the Replacements, right?
Oh, God, Children's by the Million sing for Alex Chilton. Now I'm in love. Haha, there we are.
Ha!
Hee.
That's a sound I need on the board. It's just George Senior from The Voice. The speakerphone. Ha ha!
Yup, I'm for it.
Oh, maybe I should get a job. I could be a waiter. Ha ha!
You have Colin High already doing overkill.
Which line would it need to be? Because the sound bites have to be pretty
Probably
short.
you could probably do like 3 different ones.
Yeah, I mean, really, it could just be the I can't get to sleep. Just that.
You could do day after day and it reappears.
Day after day is really good.
For people that are jumping back into the chat, it could be it reappears.
I mean, honestly, I think if it's someone jumping back in the stream, day after day it appears. So someone with a good watch streak.
If it's a streak,
yeah.
If it's a watch streak, night after night.
Yeah. I think you're on to something.
You could probably get about a good 5 alerts off of this one song.
People are tuning in, going,
Is that overkill?
God damn it.
Ghosts appear and fade away. Comes back another day.
I can get no
sleep. Think about the implications.
Oh, that's going on the karaoke list.
Especially at night.
Ha! I went right back to George Sr. Ha!
Yep. You're welcome, folks. You didn't even have to pay for any of this.
But you should have.
Money, please.
So you can make up for that in about 9 days.
It's true.
Not to be confused with the band that made the song, which is a story of a girl that cried a river and drowned the whole world. Shout out to 9 days watching it home.
Well, when she.
But in 9 days.
She looks so sad in photographs.
Doing an all day. Oh, I absolutely love that all day stream when it streams.
Ha ha! I have no idea if I'm supposed to be doing this much like clearing of the forest, but I have just been chopping stuff down for no good reason all day.
There's a story of a girl, got her ever and down the hole. You're doing great.
Oh God, it's midnight somehow. Okay, where's my coffee? I gotta get the hell.
Lyrics so sad in photographs. I absolutely love her when she smiles. Is that on the karaoke list?
No, but it could be. Someone could request it.
Folks, write that down. And write down the song Reed Cooper's requested, I Want to Jump in a Lake by Reed Cooper.
I'll see if they have a version of that on YouTube.
I bet the karaoke track slaps. Alright, we don't need
back another day. You know, that's a good one for when someone says, I gotta hit the bed for the night, and they leave the stream. Come back another day. Man, that song's a gift that keeps on giving.
That I was gonna say that we've talked about it before. That full band version, quietly as good as the acoustic version.
Dude, it blew my mind when I first heard it. I'd never heard it.
The little sax riff at the beginning, bum, ba-da-da-da.
Dude, so good. Oh, I think I'm just barely gonna make it to the bed.
You got this.
Ah, just made it. Whew. Whew.
I hear you, Reed Cooper. We've all been living the gross Northeast Coast, super hot humidity life.
We all want some cold November rain. Unfortunately, it's a hot July sun right now.
Everybody needs some time.
Yeah, you know, boy, ain't that the truth.
I don't want to get sued. Or do I?
Maybe. Maybe you do.
Come back another day.
Yeah, goddamn say. Yeah, I am gonna look at putting some of those sounds on the board. That's pretty good.
God, shout out to men at work watching us at home on Twitch. Especially at night.
Yeah, the rooster did land right on the Guns N' Roses lyric when it went off.
It's just overkill.
What a jam!
Come slow the rooster.
Who's
Oh yeah.
Who's gonna? Oh, god damn it! Here they come to slow the rooster.
Oh yeah!
Yeah. Who's gonna pop? Who's gonna surprise me tonight and pop a karaoke so that I have to do men at work?
Or a rattling bog, but the rattling bog is mixed in with the karaoke. Folks, you can do whatever you want. It could even be a boat.
Not reference anything that refers to that dude Tommy.
All right, so no pinball wizard. No.
No Rugrats.
Can't have that. Nope.
I assume you're referring to Tommy Tallarico.
I'll take it. Shout out to Pete Townsend watching at home on Twitch.
Whoa, what's this crazy looking? How do I?
Yeah, you're right. What makes him so good? Anyways.
What's up in here? I think I just found the tower from the movie Tangled.
Oh, I love that. Tangled up in blue.
It's locked, but I can hear someone inside. Oh my god, it is. Is Rapunzel up there?
Bob Dylan up there?
How do I get her attention? I'm gonna try throwing the fishing line through the window.
Early one morning, the sun was shining. I was laying in bed.
Are you doing Bob Dylan?
I was standing on the side of the road, hey, putting on my shoes. Headed back to the East Coast. Lord knows I passed the dude.
Now that's another that's a gaping hole in my pop culture knowledge. I know nothing about frickin' Bob Dylan. I just know that anytime Bob Dylan has been played for me, I check the fuck out.
Right around 2009, I worked at a movie theater. In fact, the very movie theater we've gone to a few times.
Is the end of this story Watchmen?
No.
Oh, because I know that they like opened Watchmen with Bob Dylan.
Yes, I also did. I did see Watchmen there, and yes, they did open with The Times They Are A-Changin', and yes, it was rather pivotal for me as being like 19 years old.
Yeah, that's a clip they used to torture Rocco in the room. So that's how I know it. He hated it.
You stink like a stone in the Times They Are A-Changin'. Yep, oh, I know. I had to walk in and take the temperatures many a time when that song was going at full bore. But yeah, there was a handful of artists that I got lent records from elder statesmen, and I learned a lot about Aerosmith and Bob Dylan as a result of working at that movie theater. Wow. Those two artists in particular. And that's why I have soft spots for them, where other people would be like, wait, you really like them? And I'm like, yeah, but it's complicated.
I'm Reed Cooper. Shout out to Animal from the Muppets, inspired by Jason Bonham, watching at home on Twitch.
Zack Snyder's Watchmen is better than people realize. Thank you. I appreciate that. Also, on a side note, Giant Baba looks really happy today.
He always looked at. Oh, you mean the chicken?
Sheep, sir.
No, it's the sheep that we named Giant Baba.
Exactly. You want me to run through the names of all of our animals?
Yeah, would you?
I
mean, maybe not for me, but for the viewers at home.
All right, everybody. Got Nitro the dog kicking things off. Then we got Emo and James Brown of the Brown Chickens. Emo Phillips hails from Downers Grove. And the Void Chicken Circuit, we've got Estelle, Morgott, and Margit, all from Elden Ring, and CPA, who is from Blitzkrieg Pro.
CPA, famously of Elden Ring.
The White family of Walter White and Jay White. That's the Switchblade. Keith Moon and Lunar Sea of the White Cows. Huey and Frederick Ducksworth of the Duck family.
I just remembered Bull Nakano. So good.
Billy the Kid from the Goat family.
Oh, of course.
Porky from the Pig family.
Yep.
And Lola from the Bunny family. And of course, you already know Giant Baba.
Sure.
That's our animal lineup, folks. You give Perry a certain amount of bits, it'll be in the thousands. We'll name an animal after you.
That's true.
It's going to cost us real in-game gold, but we'll do it. We're crazy like that.
Yeah, if someone wants to pop the Twinkie Wiener sandwich alert, not only will I go ahead and put that on the list for a Twinkie Wiener sandwich during the all-day stream, but we will rename an animal for you, or get a new animal and name it for you.
We'll get a new one.
Well, I got a new one.
I don't want the animal to be
you can get a new one. Why would you get a new one? Yeah, you turned into Jerry Seinfeld for a second.
Confuse the animal. I already got used to having its name for the whole season.
You're going to get a whole new one.
Do you want to be an animal or not?
Do we need fiber? Because all that cutting stuff down, I have so much.
I can always welcome fiber because I can turn fiber into grass. And they put grass in the animal pens.
Well, the good news is I've got 456 fiber.
God, that's like 46 grass. Emo would never.
No, you just call him Mr. Butterfingers.
This has the best voice. Like Toy Story, the moment we leave the coop, starts laying it down.
So many more mixed seeds for you.
I wonder if he still lives in Downers Grove, or if he just has like a summer home there.
I believe he lives in New York City somewhere, although if I was him at his age, I would live in... Ooh, I've got a bunch of secret notes. Ooh, what do I do with the secret notes?
I don't read them in public.
Don't count your tips in public, Cedric.
Secret notes? What do I do with them?
Fiber in this heat? Nah, man, I'm pooping enough. That's solid. That's solid banter.
Where's the lie? Well, let's hope it's solid.
Ah! Good.
What we do.
Good heavens.
That's what we do.
Oh, that's what that is.
That's what that is. Hey, Lois, diarrhea.
Meh.
Shout out to Seth MacFarlane. Watching at home on Twitch.
Watching at home on Twitch.
Or drawing a Brian that's watching us on stream, who's watching at home on Twitch. Somebody is.
Seriously though, what do I do with all the secret notes? I've got so many of them.
Secret notes.
Yeah, I have secret notes.
And like they don't disappear if you just read them.
I don't even see a thing to read them. Wait, hang on. Maybe I can read them. Here we go. I was looking at them in the menu instead of here. Oh my God, it's got like a code or it's a map. I don't know. It's got directions and a check and it looks like it starts in front of a house, but I don't know what house. The hell's this all mean? Hang on. I'm sending you a picture.
Everyone's watching. See what we will do.
It's everybody's working for the weekend. There you go. What the hell you make of that?
Everybody's got a brand new map. Yeah. Well, that looks like the fisherman's place. But what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is silly. Upright. No, that doesn't make sense from that side. That doesn't make sense from that side. You want a piece of my heart?
Yeah.
Just
I looked it up.
Be in the shower.
Reed Cooper says, I looked it up and it's secrets, but how to use them. Thanks, bud.
Come on, let it go.
Oh my God, the note does disappear after you've looked at it. Oh my God. Thank God I took a picture.
It's good that you sent it to me then.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you killing it here.
Shut up.
No, literally, that's incredible, like, thinking on the spot, because you wouldn't have known it was going to disappear.
Well, you had mentioned, do they disappear after you look at them? And I was like, I don't even know. At the time you said that, I was like, I don't even know how to look at them.
We're working together, Perry. This is why our co-op stream is why we get paid the big bucks.
That is why we get paid the big bucks.
Money, please.
This doesn't make any sense unless I go to the wiki. Do I dare do that?
Dare to be stupid.
Dun 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 dun.
Reed Cooper says, I read something the notes trigger off the bus stop.
Put down the chains on, listen to me. Time for us to join in the fight.
It's time to let your babies grow up to be cowboys. It's time to let the bed bugs bite. Do you know how hard it is for me to not just keep doing the lyrics to that song?
Nobody told you to stop.
No, they have to pay for that.
They do have to pay for that. See, that was a test, and you passed.
Folks, it's going to be a really hard pick for everyone. Which lyrically dense, difficult Weird Al song to spring on me? You go with Dare to Be Stupid, which I think we've done before, but is always fun, or Everything You Know Is Wrong.
Or do you make them do Hardware Store?
They did that to me on the all day stream, and I flopped horrifically at it because there's no frickin' way.
It's a brutally hard song.
But the other two that I just mentioned, Everything You Know Is Wrong and Dare to Be Stupid, I can do those without the lyrics in front of me, and I have.
Or Skipper Dan.
I can do all that. Yeah, I can do Skipper Dan all day. Come on. You kidding me?
Kind of just about a life that you've always wanted.
Dude.
Working 34 shows every day.
An entire Weird Al song about, like, my dream career.
Mm-hmm. It's like he already knows you.
Sorry, I just went into a JD from Scrubs flash away for a second there.
Yep. God, that Elliot is one hot tamale.
Oh, your face is red like a strawberry.
Starting at the green strand. This is madness. I found an answer to this map that you sent me, and I'm like, this is dumb. This is a depiction of one willow lane with a series of arrows. Starting at the green square depicted, which is directly in front of the door to the house, follow each arrow until the character can't move anymore. First, walk left until they hit a permanent obstacle, and then walk up.
Reed Cooper says, how about Now You Know? Now You Know is probably the song I know the absolute least of Weird Al's because it's so new and it's not like a genre I really enjoy. And like, it was just made to go in the credits of the movie. I
have a suggestion, but I'm not going to say it here.
For karaoke? Or something else?
Just give it time.
Okay. All right, I got to figure out what the rest of these mystery notes are. Which means I also have to take a bunch of screen grabs.
Okay. All right. So you go ahead and take that. Let's see. Yeah. Starting at the green square depicted, so you go left, then up. This is weird.
Oh, shit.
Right, can't say that out loud.
Oh, shit.
I can't say that out loud.
Just to piss Perry off, how about Bob? Hey, I like Bob. I just don't really care about Bob Dylan.
Right.
I do think it's very funny that it's a whole song of palindromes because Bob Dylan's name is a palindrome.
And it's not the women, you'll think like a stone all the time. They are changing. You're welcome.
A Toyota's a Toyota. That's one of my favorite palindromes of the whole song. Race fast, safe car is also a good one.
That's a Poodle Hat song, isn't it, Bob?
I think so. Yeah, I believe that's Poodle Hat.
I bought that album at a Shaw's.
Yes, a Shaw's Shank Redemption. There's a the next note I have is a page from Abigail's diary. And it's a list of things she loves.
Everything you love is wrong. Let me find it.
I'm going to send it to you.
Everything you know is, everything you know is, everything you know is. Okay. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Hello, things I love, the this, the that. What the hell?
All these secret notes are so cryptic.
Collectible notes that can be unlocked by this or runs away. Shadow dust footsteps leads to a bush off the background. I don't know if these matter. I'm trying to figure out if these, like, do anything. And it just seems kind of like extra lore things, but then they also seem to have quizzes. So they seem like they have a degree of importance.
You know, Reed Cooper, the thing about word crimes and how difficult that one is that Weird Al does that one live and has for years and nails it every time. It's crazy.
Yeah, Blurred Lines was always a big Jeremy Leary karaoke hit, so I always knew that original. And then when Al did the cover, I was like, oh my god, Jeremy! And he's like, I don't want to hear it.
Just taking pictures of all of these secret notes to send you.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta look up if they're actually important. Because it's at this point, I can't even tell if they matter.
Yeah, I don't know. They might not.
But it's good to know. I mean, they wouldn't have put them there for nothing, right? Well,
I guess.
Maybe. They might, Rabbit. They might.
They might, Rabbit. They might. Oh, another one.
She likes the thrill of spicy eel. I'll give her a taste of...
Yep, banned.
I'll give her a taste of Dr. Redacted.
Good heavens.
Yeah, you're right. He's a married man.
I've always found him to be quite merry.
Yes.
Yes.
Christmas. Christmas is every day when Redacted is in town.
Boy, ain't it the truth. You know, I'd be pretty merry, too, if I went to the damn Disney parks as often as he does.
Every time I see him now, he has to wave at me in front of commentary because he has to leave before I can say a proper hello.
Or goodbye. Yeah.
It's always both. It's always, hey, he's not going to get here till doors. And then it's always like 10 minutes after.
Remind me when we finish up here. I've got a really great story of someone we know being redacted at this show for the first time in a long time and doing the biggest like foot and mouth accidental like shitty insult because they didn't know what they were saying.
Oh no!
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's a good one. But not one I'll say on stream.
Foot in a mouth.
That's a hilarious image.
God. Those people don't know what they have. If they did, he wouldn't leave with shirts. He'd be sold out of them.
You know, he did great at the merch table.
He left with shirts in his hand. That's not good enough.
You know, I know. I'm the same way. Anytime I leave and I still have merch
you had
left.
A pretty light tote leaving, like
Agree.
it wasn't full. Like
Yo,
people had been clouding around your merch.
So, like, I'm happy to say it on stream because we're amongst friends. The yellow Epcot style shirt that I designed on stream back when. After this Blitzkrieg show, I had 3 left from the entire order that I placed. The Edward Gorey cat that my wife designed, that's like a pale pink shirt. I think I have, like, of the entire order I put in, I think I have 10 left. And that's a pink shirt. Like, that stuff doesn't always sell well.
Guys hitting it out of the park. It's not 2007 anymore. It's not just seniors wearing the popped collars with the pink polo shirts senior year.
Everyone's going to the Pink Pony Club. Thank you, Nick.
That's where those t-shirts started, Adam. Yes.
I agree.
2007 was the year.
I agree. Real men wear pink.
Real men wear pony. Real men wear club.
I think it's so interesting that we have somehow gendered colors. Like,
That's interesting.
isn't it like when you really sit back and think of it, you're like, that's super weird.
I mean, ever since there was gender reveal parties and pink for one, blue for the other, like,
Well, like it was long before that.
different.
Yeah, it was long before
Right.
that too. Like, I can recall, like, when I was a kid going into KB Toys, there was the pink aisle because it was all the girls stuff.
The Barbie aisle.
Yeah, because it would be Barbie
blue was
and
the Hot Wheels
Yep.
aisle or whatever.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, even like the carded like WWF Hasbro's from back then, like the majority color on the first run was blue because it was a boy's toy, not a boy toy, because Sean wasn't added to the series until a while later.
There's something in here, something that they might have been missing.
It's great that when he's an action figure, he's literally a boy toy.
Yep. Makes them hot. Makes their joints shiver. I was at a gender reveal party where they actually burned the reveal smokers wrong, and it turned white.
So the
I was
baby's
like,
the new
baby
pope.
is the new pope.
I like
The
that.
baby is
That's
the,
good.
the biggest White Sox fan in all of the south side of Chicago.
The baby was said to bring balance to the force, not leave it in darkness.
Yeah. No, they interviewed the kid. What training they forbid.
Hey, listen, stick it in your pointy ear.
Perry Still will teach this boy.
He was singing.
God.
That was how I closed the final karaoke of the last all-day stream, because that's what Weird Al has closed his concerts with for, 30 years almost.
I was there. I know.
It felt appropriate.
Last September, I sent you the pictures.
Yeah, you know what's up.
Didn't play Skipper Dan, but that's okay. I got like everything else.
I was gonna say you got the abbreviated version of the show because you were at the festival.
Right. Festivals be like.
Yeah. Festivals be like, I kind of saw this artist.
I saw a good 3/4 of it at like the 1.5 speed. Shout out to Bull Lake for Soup watching it on Twitch.
Dude, the way that they play their stuff so much faster live is crazy.
And like, I get it. You can fit in a whole lot more songs. And so you can fit in, the Jimmy Neutron and all that. Good Lord.
What a weird career they ended up having.
No, I know. Now when Jarrett Reddick just has the nicest pool. Good for him.
Well, I say that like it's a put down that he did cartoon themes, except that like when you see Weird Al live, he definitely plays the theme to
Captain Underpants.
Captain Underpants, and to the other one that he did the show theme for. It's not Jimmy Neutron. It's not Phineas and Ferb. It's the other one. Something that was way past when I was really of like cartoon watching age necessarily.
Still now thinking about Phineas and Ferb because I had forgot that one before. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the one that when we saw Bowling for Soup and Less Than Jake with Jer and Bree. That was the moment Bree lost her mind. She was like, "They did this?" And I was like, "Oh my god, you are so much younger than the rest of us."
Oh, the generation gap. It's great.
Like, I think it was like, "How are you married to my friend?" You're a child.
Just keeps manifesting. Things like this just keep manifesting. Some of the people I work with now are under the age of 25. And I'm like, okay, this is a test.
Yes, Andrew Martin. Yeah, I've talked a bunch about how at Rad I've wrestled people who were born like years after my first match.
Yep, I know. I've had that conversation with a few of them. Like at a different show. Cash McGinnis is a great example.
Yep. I was gonna say Cash McGinnis, and then what's the non-mortar, fake mortar, whatever. Who's that kid?
Mortar, fake mortar, Wheat Man?
PJ.
Oh.
PJ Cruz.
Okay, yeah. He's a wee baby.
Yeah, because he was born 2 years after my first match.
High school never ends.
Da, 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 da.
Is that on karaoke?
No, I don't know the lyrics to that well enough to feel comfortable with it. That was after.
It's Bowling for Soup.
It was after.
Look them over 3 times.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's a Bo Burnham lyric in one of his songs where he's talking about writing pop hits, and the song is called "Repeat Stuff." Yeah, that's the Bowling for Soup model for sure. Yeah, Adam NX67. I have the Horsepower Monster Jam Mini that was gifted to me by Joey Nails. It was in a multi-pack that he had.
Is that made with real horse?
Of course. Of course.
But who ever heard of a growing horse? Unless, of course, the name of the horse was the famous Perry Von Vicious.
Oh, see, I was still gonna hit Mr. Ed as the punchline there. There was no way I make it back in time. I just guzzled this coffee to move faster, and I am not gonna make it.
Well, you're doing great.
I don't even think I'll make it onto our property.
I'm gonna try to get to bed because I just noticed. Okay, well, we gave it the old college try.
I fell asleep in front of our flamingo.
Oh, that's a great Bob Dylan song.
And I'm sleeping by the flamingo. Oh, I leveled up foraging. I'm level 6 now.
And you're gone.
Oh, do we need a lightning rod? Because I got the crafting recipe for it.
Hell yeah, I built one already, but we always welcome more. Batteries make money.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
And your lightning rod.
Rod.
Lightning rod. Shout out to Lit watching at home on Twitch. You need truffle oil? Don't ask you why. I think I'm gonna have to ask.
Or are you just seeing the stuff I sent you? The other secret notes?
Oh no, I checked the mail. I made that mistake.
Oh yeah, here's the mail. It never fails.
Mail! Folks, go check out Steve Burns' podcast and YouTube channel if you're looking for something to brighten your day. He does the Lord's work.
What a guy. That dude.
He grew up alongside all of us and knows
Well-
how to work with it properly.
Because not all of us. I
Good
was
chunk.
far too old for that show when it dropped.
I mean, you knew the song.
Yeah, that's because. How do I put this and not sound crude?
You just say you watched the show.
The way I went to say it would have sounded quite crude. My high school girlfriend, her parents, she had a younger brother who was not planned necessarily. That's not the part I was going to say crudely. I was going to describe it just very crudely as I was already having sex when blah, blah, blah. But no, that show took off when...
You, sir, are a mouthful.
Good heavens. That show took off when I was already dating.
Wagging your tail.
Good heavens. When I was already dating, and my girlfriend at the time had a younger brother in kindergarten, and he liked the show, and even he was quickly aging out of it.
Golly. Made him want to wag his tail.
Well, I did always think. Now, Blue had a friend called Magenta, right? Did I imagine that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Right.
I had a friend who, upon learning that, insisted that there should be a spin-off show called Magenta's Enigma. And that joke has stayed with me these 20 plus years.
It's a pivotal show, folks. Even with the jokes that spin off from it. Some of which you probably saw in College Humor or Dorkly or something like that. Yeah, he seemed like he had a great time. I have to assume all 90s hosts of that demographic were just,
With the exception,
living La Vida Loca.
with the exception of Mark Summers, who was an uptight, obsessive compulsive guy who was like really like he had like real like the cartoony television version of OCD, where it was just like everything has to be lined up straight and clean, and like because do you know who his college roommate was?
Who was his college roommate?
Folks, if you didn't know, Mark Summers' college roommate was Andy Kaufman. And they fucking hated each other. Andy Kaufman drove him up a wall on purpose because he knew how much of a neat freak he was. And
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
yeah, Mark Summers tried desperately to get Kaufman kicked out of college.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good lord. Woke
Yeah,
up
that's-
in New York City.
Wait, hang on, I got. There we go. I was like, where's my horn section?
That whole record slaps. Put that on and make that a cardio record for one day. If you haven't listened to the whole thing in a long time.
I haven't listened to the whole thing ever. Like in my mind,
I was wondering.
in my mind, Ricky Martin was a one-hit wonder. Like I feel like when that song came out, I had no idea that he had ever released another song.
I'm gonna make sure to park myself in front of the house just in case the night runs through and I'm still setting YouTube videos.
Jesus.
Figure this out. God, folks, we got some work to do here.
Where's my hand? Yeah.
Woke up in New York City. I got the record for Christmas.
I think I'm gonna make my mystery guest for the all day stream karaoke sing La Vida Loca.
Yeah, but they would love it.
Right? I think it's pretty good. Go on! Man, that song is a jam.
It's in a league of its own. It will wear you out. Yep. Mm-hmm. God, I keep forgetting about other bangers that he had. God, how many videos am I going to send Perry? All of them.
All of them. Reed Cooper says most one-hit wonders had other hits. Yeah, that's true, but like Hanson.
There's levels to that.
Hanson as an example, like, yeah, you could be like, yeah, Where's the Love was also kind of a hit, but it was just riding the coattails of Bop. Like, they didn't have another song that stood on its own. They had one hit.
Ricky Martin had The Cup of Life and She Bangs, other songs that actually charted.
So She Bangs is one that I'm familiar with, but like, again,
baby, the way she moves,
but that's another one that, in my mind, it was riding the coattails of La Vida Loca.
Yeah, it was like a number 5 on the charts. It wasn't a number 1. It was still respectable.
And it was very quickly after. Like, it was very much capitalizing on the success of the other song.
Don't you tell that to my CCD teacher on the rides back from catechism.
I don't want them to get worked up and have a catechism.
God, she would every time that song came on, which was like track 5 in the record. I'll say no, checking my way up. Okay. Alright, so we got that sent. Any other Ricky Martin gems that I need to share with Perry? Folks, now's the time. One of them didn't send the preview through, and I hate that.
Yeah, it's weird that Messenger just kind of switches between whether that'll happen or not.
The first one is The Cup of Life. That's the more prominent one. That one didn't get a preview.
I was going to say, that's one that I've never heard of outside of you mentioning it.
You really want it. You really want it. Oh, she's all I ever had some time, but that was only on the Latin charts, if I recall. But we're going to send that over anyways, because you can get some cardio done to that.
You can get cardio done to anything if you really hate yourself enough.
It's all about attitude. I forgot about the song with Christina Aguilera. Good for her. Good for him. Good for everybody.
But they made a lot of money.
Yeah, cleaned up. Because she was starting to move over to the Latin charts as well, so it was a good business move on both their parts. All right, that's enough Ricky Martin for a little while. So that's proper homework.
I'll take things that Johnny Torres has never said before for 500.
That's enough Ricky Martin?
Yeah.
No, never.
Yeah.
And don't get me started on Enrique Iglesias either. Alright, I gotta make more mayonnaise. Good lord, I've been slacking.
Is that a euphemism?
I will let you go. Anyway. Oh, I'm out of time to buy hay. Or wheat. Excuse me.
Yes, Colin Hay.
Day after day reappear. It's the best opening saxophone lick ever.
Which is saying a lot because you and I listen to a lot of ska.
Well, Men at Work walked so that Less Than Jake could run.
But I think we both might have the same answer. What's the best opening trombone ever?
If specifically that live version of All My Friends Are Metalheads?
No. I think you're thinking of are you thinking of the horns only intro that they do live to crap, what's the Science of Selling Yourself Short?
No, I think I'm right. I like that too, though.
No, my answer was going to be the trombone at the beginning of Nervous in the Alley.
I do like that. No, I was thinking of the...
Oh, that is Gainesville Rock City.
Yeah, okay. I knew I didn't have the right song, but I knew it wasn't that one either. It was other checkbox for other.
Your heart was in the right place.
It usually is.
I should hope so. Imagine if it was in the wrong place.
Sometimes it moves.
Talking to a doctor.
I mean, who has the health care for that these days?
Did you ever look up what it is Buster tells the doctor when he is being inspected for the military? And he's trying to find reasons to be disqualified, and he leans in and he says, "Oh yeah, and then he whispers something. He goes, "It's shaped like," and then he goes in and whispers. Then he comes out and says, "But without its shell."
Yeah.
Did you ever look that up?
I didn't have to because closed captioning actually reads it off. If you watch your shows with the captions on.
The first time I ever watched the show, I definitely had captions on, but that scene, I think I just wasn't paying attention.
Fair enough, or the captions might have been rewritten a number of times since. I don't know. But in any case, yeah.
Yeah. Night after night.
All right, well, let's get you off to the front. What? Ah.
You are coming to the front.
Those hands.
Maybe if you go downtown. I haven't done that in 40 years.
Add that to the karaoke.
When you're alone.
Downtown.
You know, the thing is, like, I don't actually know that song, but I do know the Green Day sort of equivalent there. That the downtown lights will be shining.
Oh yeah,
like any diamond.
That's off of Warning, one of the greatest
albums,
time.
and certainly one of the most underrated.
God, is it?
No one gives that album the respect. My brother and I had that conversation a while ago. So, like, I'm getting it from all ends where people are like, yo, why does no one ever talk about how good Warning was?
Blood, Sex, and Booze is one of the most underrated tracks they've ever written.
Macy's Day Parade. Unreal.
Yep.
Misery. Unreal.
Yup. Deadbeat Holiday slaps. Mm-hmm. Minorities on that record. Yep. Warnings on that
record. The track
record.
Warning, yeah. Was it Walking Contradiction on that album too?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Castaway was on that record.
What an album.
Castaway gets slept on pretty hard.
Unreal album. Now I'm like, I have to go look up the track list.
In the road, all dressed up and bound and gagged up to a chair. It's so unfair.
Church on Sunday is a great album.
Top tier.
Yeah, holy crap.
Track. I love Church on Sunday.
Yep, Waiting was on that.
On Friday night.
Damn.
You live with me, I'll die for you, and we'll compromise. I got that from the Columbia Record Club. Shout out to them. On Sunday.
When they would do it live, they had I don't know if you ever saw Green Day live without Warning.
The actual special?
Yeah. It aired like twice ever on like VH1 right after the album came out, and like they literally aired it without warning. They did no advertising of it. It just came on one night, and I happened to be watching and hit record on a VHS, and I was able to watch it over and over. That was like the first time I'd ever seen like what a festival or like punk rock show looked like ever. Yeah, I think I was in, I don't know, 10th or 11th grade. And like, I wasn't one of those kids who had like an older sibling that would tell them about that stuff. So it was me. I was the one figuring it out.
Yeah.
Let's figure it out.
Like I brought my brother to his first concert because I was the eldest and he didn't know, you know. But like he got my copy of Warning when I was, you know, like finished with it and had already gotten international super hits and then American Idiot and all that.
International super hits is also like, I know it's like a compilation album except for 2 tracks, but like Wicked slept on 2 tracks.
Those 2 tracks.
Pop Rocks and Coke is unreal. It's so good.
Yup.
And Maria is a freaking jam.
Yep. And that's track 1 and 2. And then
Yep.
they're just off to the races, like, oh, you're going to give me Welcome to Paradise and Longview right after
Yeah.
this? How dare you?
Yeah, they're like, hey, here's the first 15 minutes of Dookie.
Yeah, no, that was where all of the other tracks that... So I didn't know that Dookie was its own thing. I just assumed that International Super Hits was, like, right next to Warning in the timeline. So I'm like, oh,
Right.
Here's where the other songs that I knew were. And all I really knew was Bath.
But yeah, like that's the thing. Like when you're young and you're first learning all this music and stuff, you don't have a great concept of like how album release info works or like when things happen. So like for years I had They Might Be Giants' Severe Tire Damage that I had bought because when I looked at it, I was like, oh, this has all the songs on it. And it turns out it's just a live record. And I didn't really know the difference because I was like 13.
All dressed up and bound and gagged up to a chair. Yeah, right. Whoa.
Yeah, you can imagine with my meager lawn mowing money going to the record store for a They Might Be Giants album, and I look and there's one album that has Dr. Worm, Istanbul, Particle Man, like Anna Ing, it had freaking Birdhouse in Yours, it had everything, and I was like, oh, it's all on one album? That rules.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Yep.
It turned out it was just a live album. I mean, it's a great live album. That
it was neither Istanbul nor Constantinople.
Which it largely that album largely framed a lot of my understanding of like I think music, like you know.
Oh yeah.
I didn't have like a great idea of like genre and like music style. Like you and I were talking some time ago about the Californication album. And learning to play the tracks on that album I was already in a band. Like we'd been touring a little bit, but like we were all like in our infancy of understanding music. And so like listening to that album was when I first realized like, oh, guitar, bass, drums all have their own very specific parts in songs. And on this album, you can hear all of them being very distinct on each track. Like that was a huge learning moment for me. And
we've talked a little bit about the Chili Peppers being really good foundational music for general musicians. Like Californication and By the Way are very similar in that regard.
Yeah, very much so.
Yes, people like to bag on them, and they've definitely earned all the flack that they've gotten. Outside of really Flea kind of stands on its own. Chad Smith kind of stands on his own, and John Frusciante has had some times, and then the lead singer, of course, is still redeeming himself or trying to, or something like that.
Yeah. It's really hard to have a framework for a lot of those bands because you really do have to look at a lot of their misgivings and go like, yeah, like all that's bad, but like at the time, all that was par for the course. And when culturally everything around you is saying like this behavior or that behavior is normal, like it's really hard for you to...
Even as being given a shade of gray on it is like, okay, so you're saying there's a glass half full to this?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's so hard to like fully villainize anyone in that situation because it's like if they didn't know or think that whatever they were doing was wrong, regardless of what the behavior is, it's like, you know, I don't know. Does it really feel right to arrest someone for a law they didn't know they were breaking?
It's a messy thing when we're translating it across generations.
Yeah, and I mean also like some of it, should be like pretty cut and dry and pretty obvious.
You should know better. And from our perspective, it's very easy for us to be like, what is better, what isn't. Yeah. But some of them people are super burnt out, and I don't know what to tell them.
Oh.
Outside of the fact that the chickens are out of the coop.
Is that a metaphor or a euphemism?
What a great game.
Metaphor?
Shout out to the voice cast of Metaphor watching at home on Twitch.
Yep. That's my
I
input.
said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? Said, I think I...
Remember
Cooper
that
mentioned that
film,
song
man?
in chat, so it felt worth acknowledging.
My high school punk band, that for those who don't know the story, I think I've told it a little bit. I was kicked out of that band because the lead singer, who I've since come to realize years later through talking with many people, didn't outwardly openly have a crush on me, but I think instead just our relationship was that sort of like young man relationship where you become two best friends really quickly with the same passions for like making music and stuff.
Yeah.
And there is sort of a romance to that, like the way you would describe like John Lennon, Paul McCartney. There was a romance to their friendship.
It's a fiery thing.
Yeah, I think that he was deeply hurt when I started dating his cousin. Like, I think something broke in him when that happened. And that is what led to me being kicked out of the band. Like, I knew for a fact that was why I was kicked out of the band. Like, that was no secret. And, yeah, that's the story of how that band ended.
Said, I think I remember the film.
I don't remember why I was talking about that, but I'm sure it was a good story.
Yes, I recall. I think you both
right.
kind of like
That's right. So right after I left the band, I had been pitching that song as a great cover song for that band forever. Like we could do a pop punk version of that.
And you said, well, that's the one thing we got. Hot damn.
They kept saying no. They turned down, you and I have talked about this a lot. They turned down every great idea I had. And then right after I left the band, they started playing a pop punk cover of that goddamn song at every show. Right around the time they wrote a thinly veiled song about how much they didn't like me.
It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. All right, I'll try to do background music for you.
Because I was well liked around our area. It lost them most of their local fans when they debuted the song that was clearly about me.
Ah.
Yeah.
Was it called She Has a Girlfriend Now?
No. Because they were not terribly creative. Like when I was helping the lead singer write lyrics, it was a little bit better. But the song was about their decision to kick me out of the band. And they literally named the song Decision.
Oh, no.
Yo, the chorus was dog shit. It was so bad. Like, it's funny, like, at the time, I was just so angry that the song was about me and I was really hurt. Now that I look back at it, I'm like, this is some of the most poorly written fucking shit I've ever heard in my life.
Just doing the Matrix dodge. Bullets traveling over you.
Yo, honestly, with the way that band went after I left, I think I dodged a lot of bullets. They got a female lead singer who was co-lead singer with the other guy for a while. And I'm okay saying all this. He doesn't watch this. Shout out to him, definitely not watching at home. He was deeply in love with her, and there was a gross age gap between the two of them.
Like 20 years?
No,
30 years?
Gross for teenagers. Like he was at the time 19 and she was like a freshman.
I see.
The kind of thing that 10 years later no one would even think about or mention. But like when one of you is barely 14 and the other one is like on the precipice of like drinking age.
Yep.
He really had it for her, and she was, for her own good, thankfully not into it. But he definitely hooked up with, again, this is all stuff that I shouldn't talk about, but I'm going to. He definitely hooked up with the middle school aged girlfriend of someone else tangentially, who was a middle schooler themselves, who was tangentially related to the band.
You didn't name names. People watching at home just know that people are gross.
I'm also purposely leaving all of the connections very vague because no sense pointing at who any victims might be. But But
Yeah.
that became known to some of the parents involved with the band. And when they went to the girl lead singer's parents to go, hey, just a heads up, the lead singer in this band shows some predatory tendencies. They were like, yeah, she can't be in the band anymore, and made her quit the band. And that was kind of the end of that band. Like they kind of just stopped being a band after that. Like they briefly, shortly thereafter, kicked him out and then only had her. And then quickly after that, she became disillusioned with music altogether.
I could see that. That's the kind of things that makes you change your major from music to math.
Yeah, you know, it's almost like at some point, like a bunch of dumb dudes making decisions with their frickin' crotch, like ruins everything for everyone.
You imagine that? It's not like that's reflective of the current society at all.
Or of any other performing arts that we may or may not have been involved in ever.
Yup. Boy, I could use a distraction. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
I don't know why, but when you said when you introduced Twitty here, I very nearly just started singing the Benny Hill theme like that was one of his songs, and I don't know why.
Oh, yakety sax!
Yeah, I don't know why I would assume that was one of his songs. I think every artist getting introduced should go directly to Benny Hill theme. Yeah, the chat is being quiet. It's kind of weird, Reed Cooper. I agree.
It's grossly hot out, and I don't blame them if, you know, they can't keep both hands on the phones or the keyboards because they're doing the Bobby Hill Thanon, you know?
They're all dancing to La Vida Loca.
This flowers are wilted.
This flower is wilting. I was so happy I got to throw that GIF into the Discord the other day. Made me real happy because someone else picked a different Bobby Hill Too Hot clip. So they left that one available for me. I was very, very happy with that. Folks, just reminding you, there is still that 35% off gift subs deal from Twitch. Left for 1 day. 1 day remaining.
And those are submarines, not submersibles, Adam NX67.
Yep. I mean, unless you buy 1 billion of them. And we are only 21 subs away from the sub goal, which is pretty good. Pretty good.
God, I can't wait to see all the subs you get on roulette wheel day.
Guys, we only have to rattle like 3 bogs to hit the bits goal. Who's going to step up? Who's going to rattle a bog? Who's going to do it?
How much for you to rattle a real bog? Like you go out to the bog behind your domicile and you just start rattling.
I don't like to go. I don't like to go back there. There's too many ticks.
Right by the bog. You got to wear like a bug zapper on your back or something.
I don't think it would work. The precautions I've taken, and then the number of ticks on me when I come back.
God, you need like a Ghostbusters outfit.
Dude, we have cracked 6 figures in income here.
It's beautiful.
What is the craziest thing we can buy?
I mean, the best thing we can do is just keep upgrading our houses because we have all the good buildings already. So
what do we do with this partial house that's on our property?
This is almost ready to be fixed. That thing there is a greenhouse.
Oh.
And that's the name of this show. When these melons are done growing, if they land on a gold star, I can finish off the greenhouse tier and create the greenhouse effect.
Hey, I would just want to back up to something you said just a second ago. Is D's melons the women's version of saying D's nuts?
Well, I sure hope so. Otherwise, somebody's missing out on a gold mine, Trebek.
Honestly, the first grocery store to put a sign up that says fuck on D's melons next to their watermelon stand. I'm spending all the money there.
You're welcome. To everybody who's watching at home and works in the
grocery store
melon business.
Everyone in the old melon business.
The old melon business.
They call him Perry Melonballer Von Vicious.
I'll write that down. Gonna add that to commentary. There's a melon baller coming! I think I know my melon.
Good heavens.
Yeah.
I've been watching some sumo documentaries while on the treadmill the last couple nights.
Are they heavy-handed and personal?
I think so. But they're mostly from, there's these YouTube channels run by the different sumo stables, and every video is virtually the same. They're all a little over an hour long, and they're all basically just a day in the life of that stable, but they're all pretty much the same. Like the first 35 minutes of the video is clips of their, 5-hour training regiment that they do every morning with no breakfast starting at 5 a.m.
Sure.
And then it cuts back to the house where you get like 5 to 10 minutes of watching the sumo hairdresser fix all their top knots after they take their showers. Because that's like a very specific art in Japan, and like you have to be like certified to do sumo top knots and stuff, and it takes like 10 years of training. And then after that, it's like 20 minutes of them cooking the food for the stable. And
I
it's
like
all
to think that Leary is working towards his sumo top knot barber
certification.
Probably not true. You were saying.
Yeah, I mean, I assume it's kind of like getting a Michelin star, but for hair.
Yeah, right? Like, that's probably like a high honor.
Not higher. Wait, hang on. There we go.
Not higher, eye level! Eye level!
Reed Cooper says, this doesn't sound like a good watch. I really enjoy it. And it's partly because the houses that they live in and the way that they're very simply adorned for the stable is so similar to the dojo house that we stayed in Japan. And like,
I
it's,
like to think it's just because Reed Cooper's already really good at top knot.
he's already watched all the sumo videos.
He's already like, I've been top knotting since I was 11 years old. All right. Like, this is day one stuff to me.
Oh, Reed Top Knotter Cooper.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Where he lives in New York City, it's called the Top Knot District for a reason.
their specific lifestyle that they're leading, where they just train like crazy for half the day, and then they eat like monsters for half the day, is so much just what I was doing in Japan. And it's so fun to watch because I'm like, oh man, I really was kind of like, I was doing this. That was sick. Like, I don't know. There's some weird comfort in it that I don't fully understand, I don't think.
What matters is you had fun and you got a free rug out of it.
That is what matters.
All these animals are so satisfied. It's all we can hope. We get truffles and milk and goat's milk and eggs and rabbit's feet.
And rabbit's milk and goat eggs.
Exactly, Perry. You completely understand.
Ah, yes, goat eggs. The caviar of the farm. They call that mountain caviar. Those the eggs.
We've got a
from
brand new
goat.
bit goal at the all-day stream where Perry will eat goat eggs live on stream. If you could just get him some.
Yeah, or if you can tell me what the hell they might be.
Yep. We believe it's caviar. You believe it's caviar. Now let's see for ourselves.
Look, don't stop believing, folks.
Hold on to that feeling, like many a person in a nightclub or karaoke bar has done.
You just gotta hold on for one more day. Is there a sandbox up here? What the hell is this? Where am I?
Where are you?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I can look on the map. There he is. I see Perry on this.
I'm cutting down all the plants behind the JoJo Mart.
Ah, maybe the real JoJo. 101. Yeah, we do need wood, huh? Wizards of the wicked wood that we are.
Now, what happens if I go into the Jojo Mart? There's stuff in there?
Nothing really. There's like a couple things that you can buy, but they're largely like the bad guys.
Yeah, they're evil. I've never looked inside.
They're Walmart. But yeah, you can go in and buy stuff from them. Just don't do any of their actual quests.
I just wanted to go inside and look around.
It looks like a store.
It looks sad in there. Nicka Beans with the ghost
Looks
emote.
like a store.
The chat has been a bit of
Not
a ghost
Staples,
town.
mind you.
Well, higher eye level.
Now, I assume partially that the pretty debilitating heat has a lot to do with it in terms of today's overall lowered level of activity. Not just Twitch, but, people staying in for anything and brownouts everywhere.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Yeah. So now, if you're watching at home, we appreciate you. Certainly hope above all else you're feeling cool. So if you have to choose between us and your air conditioner, we completely understand.
I think you're all very cool, just to be clear.
Yes. Ice cold.
All right. Oh, I got to the fish stand too late.
You're back to Outcast again. I love that.
I'm about to cast out of this pier with my fishing pole.
Hey!
Hey-oh.
This guy will be here all week. All day and part of the night.
Been up all night, wondering why things aren't getting any better. Suburban Legends, anybody? Anybody? All right.
Do you like karaoke, folks? It could be all that much closer to you if you have the bits to believe.
Sometimes you really gotta believe, folks.
Bitty City is just a place on Earth.
I'm just gonna remind everyone, it's a really funny prank to set off a karaoke while I'm doing the co-stream with Johnny Torres. Because on his side, on his stream, it's just gonna be me with no other music. It's gonna seem
absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it's gonna seem really weird. That's not just a great prank to play on Torres. That's a great prank on me.
It's not a prank for me. It's a prank for anybody else. I'm fine with it.
I was gonna say it's a great prank on me because that means now there's a video floating around YouTube or wherever, Twitch, wherever your stuff goes up permanently. That's just me singing with no other backing track. While you sit there looking kind of perplexed. Maybe I'll jump in on something.
I'm not like what's to be perplexed about? I know the shtick.
I do see that auto alert, Reed Cooper, and I'm allowing it through.
Oh, Twitch. Nobody automads like you do.
Been up all night, wanna...
Alright, I'm gonna throw that coal in the coal box. And I'm gonna throw that in the copper box. Alright, you got this. All I want to be with you.
Here we go. Far enough. Dang it.
Can you believe they banned that word?
Apparently Twitch banned the word erotic.
Interesting.
Now that doesn't surprise me. If they had banned the word erratic, that would be weirder.
Twitch's girlfriend goes to another school.
Twitch's girlfriend is erratically erotic. You can never guess when she's going to get turned on.
God, the erotically erratic. Get ready to live.
Part of that seems really upsetting to me.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You know, it's a good name for a show. Pro Wrestling Whatever presents WoW, that's really silly.
Pro wrestling whatever is not a bad name for a promotion.
I know. It's the first time I've ever said it out loud, but it's written down on my list of promotion names if I ever wanted to start one.
Although I do think everyone would just assume that it's like an Orange Cassidy reference.
Yeah, but whatever. That's how exactly I would answer that.
It doesn't.
I know.
It doesn't
I
really
know.
beat the allegations, but yes.
Right, but whatever.
Shit. Now we're stuck in a loop.
Mm-hmm. And now all I have to do is run the show at a Six Flags. We're out of the loop.
Oh. Nice.
That was another one. Nice pro wrestling. Yeah. I don't know about pro wrestling nice. I go back and forth with it, but nice pro wrestling sounds kind of cool.
Only ever runs 69 shows.
Or maybe 69 a year.
It runs once a year on June 9th.
Great year.
Yeah, literally only runs once a year on June 9th.
That would at the very least be the anniversary show.
Even though the first show would be in like March or something. I think that makes it much better.
We'd start doing silly things like mid-season season finales or spring season finales or fall season finales, or we're just going to start actually including a season with our finales. It's not just any season finale, mind you.
You do a season finale mid-show. Last match before intermission is the season finale.
Welcome to the brand new season.
After intermission, it's all the same wrestlers again, but in different matches, and they're all in different gear, like it's a fresh, whole new season.
Oh, see, I love the idea of an intermission where you kick everybody out. So that would be into that perfectly. We're like, yep, it's intermission, but you all have to go to like the lobby. Or something akin to that.
Well, yeah. So I've been on shows where that happened. It's any show with a cage match, like in a smaller venue.
Like, Limitless lets them sit around.
Right. Well, that's because they've got the space.
While Larry sets up the cage.
Right. That's because they run in massive venues. I'm talking a normal indie venue where the only way to move the cage walls around is to get all the chairs out of the way. So you got to kick everyone out of the room. My cage match with Levi, that was what they did.
Yeah. Out east, for any of the ones I've ever been to, they've never made people do that. It's always been, you have to move the chairs, you have to stand against the walls, you can get hot dogs, you can get pizza, whatever, but stay away from the ring, we're setting up the cage. But I could see that, especially with any venue that has very interesting entrance-exit setups.
A venue that's basically a garage and a storage area. Because that's basically what we were in.
Yeah, like any joint I ever worked that had like that kind of setup, if they were doing cage matches, it's because they set up a ring on a patio outside, and they're like, "This is our cage match venue."
Woof. Hate it.
Yes. That was the main cage before Larry's cage. I saw one of those, and it was not pretty. And this was during the time in production where people still thought that using night vision on a camera might be a good idea. You know how that footage came out. I don't even need to finish the story.
I've been on shows recently where they kind of had to do that. Shouts out to everyone who's ever told me, hey, let's leave the ring during our match at RPM Fest. Ugh. And it happens every year.
Everything they know is wrong. But they know that, and they keep doing it anyways. Hi, Wrestling Pops. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
Wrestling Pops, welcome. Wait, where's my butt?
Welcome, my friends.
Hello!
La la la.
I'm slippery as an eel.
Hope everybody's living their best life on a Thursday night. The 24th, the second year here in Stardew Valley.
I've just been cutting down anything I can cut down, and like sometimes I think it might be on other people's property, and I'm not sure. I don't feel good about it.
If it didn't knock their house over, you're fine.
Can I knock people's houses? No, I don't. I shouldn't do that.
No, sir. No, sir. You're doing great.
I'm gonna go hit the bus with an axe and see what happens. Intrusive thoughts winning out today.
See, that's how you figure things out in games. Is you have to swat every wall.
Yep, always be swatting. ABC.
Every bus. Every cogwork dancer. Yeah, always be cogging. A carp frenzy. God, it's made with real carp.
Yeah, none of that does anything.
That's okay. Everything you know is up.
Why can't I ride the bus? Ham, drive the bus. All right, I need the ticket.
Next. Yes, you got it.
I forgot.
This man knows how.
I'm just going. Why won't this lady take me somewhere? She has a bus.
Been singing snippets of Everything You Know Is Wrong all night, and now I want some golden grams.
Dude, there's so many cereals where I'm like, if I could go back in time and eat those cereals. I know what you're going to say. I could eat cereal now. I can't. It's not on my diet.
You can. You can. A diet is a point of view, Anakin.
I know. Oh, I got another secret note. I wonder what useful bit of nonsense is on this one.
I'm going to have to do some deep diving on this. I don't know anything about the secret notes.
I'm sending you another one so you have reference on all these.
Perfect. Go over to the kitchen for some golden grams.
Just about to mail a letter to my evil twin. Got a nasty paper cut. Well, to make a long story short, it got infected and I died.
God. They still make golden grams, right?
I believe so. I don't know.
I hope so.
Look, here, you want to know how often I buy cereal?
Clearly not enough.
No, like never. I bought some cereal for the last all-day stream so that I could sit and have like a breakfast while it was on. And I'm so not in practice for that like I made a huge grocery run today in the hopes that I wouldn't have to go again until after like my birthday. And I did not get any cereal for the stream, so I got to figure something else out for breakfast that morning.
All right, so I should just Uber Eats you some golden grams. Got it.
Why is there a bouncer in this Oasis place? Is this like a... What is this place? Is this like a massage parlor or something?
Depends on your definition of massage parlor.
Sandy's Oasis, and then there's a bouncer standing before a back room. It seems like...
Her name is Sandy Cheeks.
Oh, so she like spends a lot of time at the beach or something then.
Sure.
A lot of time at the beach in a thong. Sandy Cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Dumps like a truck. Truck. Guys like what? What?
I like
all
that.
Night long.
I like that they have wall cactus right next to clothesline in this store. I'm just thinking about like clotheslining someone over the top rope while I also fall over the top rope.
Oh yeah, tackle, drop down, hip toss, wall cactus, clothesline. They taught us that at school.
That's right. Oh, should I buy a mannequin?
Mannequin Skywalker.
Yeah.
What'd I do?
Get a coat stand. I guess I'd have to buy a coat.
Job will make your coat stand.
Ah,
Come on!
come on. What is Jade Hills Extended? Is this a painting? I don't. Oh my god, my wall's already full of paintings.
Oh, I love that. You've got a house full of culture.
Why is there a
Wake
bouncer
up,
here?
breathe in the energy of the city. Yeah,
I
we
hit
gotta
it.
figure out what.
I hit him with my axe.
Oh, I bet he loved that.
It says this is for members only, and there's a security camera. See, I'm telling you, something's afoot here.
So everything we know is wrong.
Gotta figure out what this place is. It looks so comfortable.
I got it. Okay. When does the bus? I'll have to go tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I better go back.
This is a very fascinating bus system.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the other side, like I'm back where we are, and the bus driver's like walking away from the bus. Oh, and there you are.
Yep.
How did this happen?
Ta-da!
How? How? Magic. In a young girl's heart. Good lord. Do you believe in magic? Alright, well, I'm gonna... Hold on. I haven't made my house. So I might go cash in to make mine bigger because it'll be cheaper. But also, how much wood do we have? 460 here. I think it was like 250 for the first one, and then like 500 for the second.
Oh, and I just dropped another 16 in.
Okay.
I don't know if that's particularly helpful.
Every little bit. No.
Every little bit you know is wrong, I know.
Doesn't matter anymore. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I could probably do one of these, and then I write this down. Sure did. Okay.
Nickabeans
Maybe we have you New Year's.
went a different direction.
Oh, Sting? You mean Jazz Sting?
See,
The
now,
man, the myth, the legend?
I immediately
An Englishman in New York?
I immediately think that it's what's her name from The Office, awkwardly singing to Jim. You know that
But yeah, every little thing she does is magic.
that one gal who is the daughter of Quincy Jones.
Flashes of Quincy.
Hey, how did I just somehow procure a cobblestone walkway?
If lightning strikes it, it'll pop out, and then
Oh.
you can put it back, or you just have it. And that way you have it.
Well, I went ahead and put it back.
Every little thing, every little thing.
Yes,
every little
Karen
thing
Karen
she
Filippelli, who is of course
does.
the daughter of Quincy Jones. We got there, folks.
Flashes of Quincy.
Flashes of Quincy.
Representative Mr. Jones have disavowed all.
Karen Filippelli. I don't know.
Okay, in the belly.
Why
You look very Asian. Was your father a GI? What the hell, man?
There's a lot going on in that show. That show's got a lot to answer for.
The superfan stuff is crazy because there's a handful of things that it answers, and then a handful of things that just creates more questions. It's like this last luau.
A lot of things to answer for. For those who were at the luau, because I know there's a few of you in the chat. What do we think? Do I give Dante a chance to explain himself, or do I just kick his ass?
Mayors are stupid unless you're Zoran Mamdani. So I guess
He's
you
the
just
mayor.
ask him, are you Are you Zoran Mondani? And depending on how he answers, you either shake his hand or kick him square in the teeth.
Hi, Maya.
What do you mean? He's the mayor.
He's the mayor. Why do you like the mayor so much? What do you mean? He's the mayor.
He's the mayor. Yeah, I'm just not comfortable acknowledging that until I see some actual ballot reports, you know?
Porque ellos no doce. Oh, yeah, that's true. It could just be both.
Bailamos, let the rhythm take you over. Bailamos. Te quiero. Doing great.
Thanks.
The man is a pro.
Everything you know is wrong.
Everything you know is wrong. Shout out to Golden Grams. Is that Bisco watching at home on Twitch?
I went to bed early, and I'm looking at my phone, getting caught up on Monster Jam World Finals. Zombie won the World Finals two-wheel stunt. Sponsored by
Nabisco?
By what? Larry Nabisco. He did a nose walk like they like to do, and then he gunned it on the throttle so that his back tires went down, and then slammed it in reverse to bounce straight back up into another one, and then repeated it a few times, and then walked it until he bumped one front tire and walked on one front tire for a long time, and then it rocked to the other front tire and he walked that. He's still, the whole time I'm explaining this, he's still up on his nose. This is crazy.
God.
People, if you're not watching the Monster Jam World Finals, that's because you're here with us. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Yep, we appreciate you.
And the entire World Finals will stay up on their YouTube for replay, so you can always catch it later.
Right, or put up a second screen, third screen. I don't know what your viewing habits are.
Fifth screen, yeah, I think so.
You might have the Braves game on or something like that.
You might be watching Brave from Pixar.
What an underrated movie, by the way.
A super underrated soundtrack.
Plot was solid. Soundtrack is exceptional. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree there. Another day.
Face the wind and touch the sky. I will fly. Yeah, what a jam.
God. Between that and men at work, we've really just been cutting rugs here.
What's important is you got a free carpet.
Got a free rug from it. Somebody had a senior moment, and we got a free rug out of it. Shout out to everybody having a senior moment watching at home on Twitch.
Those noises during the rainstorms freak me out every time.
What, the bucking of the chickens?
No, the
Oh yeah. The forest people complaining or whatever that's supposed to be.
Yeah, the thing that sounds like they're playing whale songs through a reverb.
Did you just invent a new novelty band?
Oh, that can't be new. Someone's definitely done.
The Residents did that in 1975.
It seems so obvious.
Right. If I could just get some whales.
If I could just get to Wales.
Oh, Welsh whales. What a name.
Ah, yes, Welsh's, my favorite grape juice.
Big fan. 100% juice for 100% Welshmen. Or Welsh ladies, or Welsh them homies.
You have a special Welshman in your life? Treat them to some grape juice. Or don't. The hell do I know?
Why not Welsh's? Shout out to Welsh's, our official sponsor for this stream. That's not true!
Shout out to Kool-Aid Man watching at home on Twitch. There's a train
Tip of the
passing.
cap to you, sir. Oh, yeah, indeed.
We asked him, do you want to sponsor us? And, well, he only knows how to say one thing, so done deal.
Broke right through the walls of our hearts.
You know, he was just, he was a big inspiration to Chris Jericho, breaking those walls down.
Break down the walls, yeah.
Let's see what this guy has for
About
hats.
the rock, set the clock, yeah. Oh, are they good hats? We have a lot of money. We could buy a lot of hats.
I mean, I kind of
But no longer.
I don't think I need any other hats. Like, I kind of think I have the best one.
That's fine. We have great hats already, so.
That's what they say about us.
Exactly. Now, that hat gang over on the West Farm, I don't know about them.
Watch out for the hat gang.
Look at them hats.
But look at all that hats.
Look at all those hats.
Ah, yes, Chris Judas.
I got bowlers, berets, and baseball caps and cowboy hats.
Are we doing a hardware store, but it's the hat store?
A haberdashery.
They got Mickey ears and Minnie ears and Donald's hats, and I assume it's like the hat store in Disney where they just sell the animals' ears for some reason.
Fair. And I mean, Pete wore a bowler. So.
Is that the sequel to Jeremiah Was a Bullfrog? Pete wore a bowler.
Yep. Peter wore a bowler. Ba-da-ba. Was a good friend of mine.
The daughter of the guy who wrote that song.
4 Dog Night? That was 3 Dog Night, so 4 Dog Night.
I believe it was 3 Dog Night, but the guy who wrote the song was not in the band because the band didn't write their own songs. They had songwriters that did that for them.
Got a weird credit for it.
Yeah, that guy, his daughter was eventually became an actress, but her first gig was in the review show at the Birdcage Theater at Knott's Berry Farm, where she met a young fellow performer getting his first stage shows there, Steve Martin, and they dated for years.
Hell yeah.
The Birdcage Theater, of course, now essentially used for storage at Knott's Berry Farm. Like, there's not shows in there anymore or anything. When the only time I've ever been to Knott's Berry Farm, it was one of my must-see items. And I was so bummed to walk up to it, and it's just the sign's still there, the building's still there. It's just closed up and used for nothing, and not even notated on the map of the park. Yeah, I had no idea why it was like that. I was like, is this not the real one? The rest of the day, I'm looking around going, is there another one somewhere?
Folks, if you want to know how somebody becomes a slave to the Judas in their mind, that's how.
Yeah.
Mark your damn attractions closed properly.
Yeah. Why the hell isn't the Graveyard of Horizons on the Epcot map? Oh, sure.
Do better, society.
Sure, you can tell me it's because that's where they put Test Track or whatever the hell's there now. Or I guess not now it's Mission Space. Test Track used to be World of Motion. So they all sort of stayed on theme. But Universe of Energy now is frickin' Guardians of the Galaxy. Ugh.
Don't love that.
Yeah, it's a fine little roller coaster, but what the hell does Guardians of the Galaxy have to do with anything in Epcot?
The only way I could see it is if
so
it's
angry.
if Rocket Raccoon was the only part of Guardians that was involved, because Rocket's really smart and can explain all sorts of electromagnetics and thermodynamics and whatever scientific content you want.
Yeah, I know they write it off as they sort of write it off by saying oh well, this is there's the whole world showcase. This is the showcase for, and it's some space thing for them, and it's no, that's terrible. That's a retconning.
They would have been better off just saying that they became slaves to the Judas in their minds.
Yeah, because everyone knows it already. We can see that they are.
They're becoming. Yeah.
Yeah, we know. We know what they did.
Right. We know what they did.
We can see the Judas effect in action. They stopped doing original things. They stopped breaking the walls down.
You know they had to.
You know why? 2J.
Why?
How'd I do? It's locked. They close at 4. Phooey.
Oh. We can go chop more wood.
Aw, I was gonna break up some geodes.
I started upgrading my house, and then once mine is done, because we have more than enough money, we just need the wood. And then we'll get your house even bigger.
Ah, then I can go buy some more art.
Yes.
I'm out of wall space currently.
I hate that.
A really weird problem to have in a fake house.
Welcome to modern gaming, my friend.
Yeah. I don't really ever understand it.
My fake house just ran out of wall space. It's a nice extension of if you run out of wall space in your real life, you can just digitize it, upload it, and put it into a game.
Oh.
It's not quite the same, don't get me wrong, but it's as close as we're going to get without, doing house surgery.
House surgery. Now that's one of those shows on like HGTV, right?
Oh, that's that Sabrina Carpenter song.
Oh. I don't
surgeon.
I don't think that's
Take
right.
it to the second, third, fourth surgery.
Lightning in this game is kind of terrifying. I have a rare disc that Gunther's supposed to tell us something about at the museum. I'm going to put it in one of these chests.
Hell yeah. A whole disc just for Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many pieces are a part of his collection, but we filled a good amount of those shelves, so we gotta be getting close.
At some point, I'm going to have to like make a concerted effort to try to consolidate our trunks, because I know I have a bunch of doubles of stuff that you have.
I hear ya. The inventory, life comes at you fast.
Boy, Ferris Bueller really knew what he was talking about.
It's one of those movies where when I watched it when I was younger, I was like, it's all right. And then I was like, it takes place where? It's great.
Yeah, I was going to say, until you got older and you realized it took place in Chicago.
I walked by that building a million times. I was like, wait, that car was up there?
'Cause when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it.
I believe it. Banger.
I literally don't know any other words to that. I only know that one part because, as you guessed, it was used to torture Rocco in the room.
Sure. Did I not send you the reel that they used for that for opening day of baseball season?
You did. You did.
Yeah,
The lyrics just didn't stick with me.
That's borderline emotional in terms of like cut in, cut out perfection. Knowing exactly how to use a volume slider.
The finale of The Room this year was one of my favorite, like weirdly emotional bits where like.
Oh yeah.
I think I told you a little about it, but like where like
sure have.
No one knew because Rocco like went out of his way to not say it or give it away, but like he was super sick. He got really sick on the second to last day. And when he woke up that last morning, he just couldn't do anything. He just laid in the bed and then he went and sat on a chair, didn't even scroll his phone, just sat and stared for like the last 2 hours of the stream. And the whole chat is like going like they stopped like turning on him and torturing him. Instead, they were just cheering him on. Like, you can do it. You're so close. Like they got on his side. And then in the final like minute or two, he just stood up and he started like apologizing. Guys, I'm so sorry. I do not feel well. I wanted to do stuff today. And he's like apologizing, and the timer goes off. And last year they had tortured him with the Frank Sinatra song "Bewitched," but the version from the Joker movie.
Okay.
And when the finale came and they were able to let him out of the room, they had the roaming cam follow him as he walked all the way out of the studios and out into the sunlight. And when it happened, they faded the real audio out and they brought in the Sinatra version of the song all the way through. And it was really cool. This year, they did it with the Back in Chicago song because they tortured him with it. And, it takes a long time before they hit that chorus. And he can't hear it. He can't hear the music because it's just directly into the stream. It happened to time exactly so that he turned and opened the door and the sunlight came in on him right on. And when I'm back, and that's when the door opened and he went walking out into the sun. And then they did this great thing because I told you about the broom thing. They tortured everyone with a broom for 12 hours before it. They pan back from him leaving, and in the hallway, leaning against the wall, is the fucking broom they started the stream with, and that's how they cut to black.
Gotta pay it off.
It was perfect. He didn't know the broom was there and didn't notice it when he walked by it, and he couldn't hear the music, and he was sick, and he'd been in this room for 10 days, and he told the story on the podcast that when he came back in from that, because they always come back in and do like a quick little postmortem before he finally gets to go home. They were like, dude, you have to see this, because they all watched it as it happened. And he said that he watched it and he saw him leave right on the chorus in the sun and the fade back to the room. And he said, I just completely broke. He said he like cried for like 10 minutes.
Of course.
I was like, that's so good.
To not even miss something like that, or to miss something like that. Like, what would you have done if you noticed it? You probably would have hugged the broom or something. I don't know.
But like having missed it is way better.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah, really beautiful. And like the timing on the music that he couldn't hear, it just happened perfectly. Like he didn't.
What you're saying is that one day there will be an all-day stream that you do in homage to this, but it will be called The Vroom.
Oh, The Vroom.
Don't get me, not for a long time. The homies watching at home, they've got a couple more trips to Biddy City to go.
Biddy City. Still makes me laugh.
Because it's the greatest city on earth.
I would definitely do a stream where like for certain amounts they can make it keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, there's so many things that could be done with that.
I've definitely like somehow there's another piece of this walkway that just like ended up in my hands and I don't know how. Oh, there it is. I see where it went.
Lightning. Real lightning.
I think this will be the last day of the stream.
We run till the 28th.
Is that today?
Try to get through the season. The 26th.
Oh, maybe. I'm just looking at the actual real time here because I still gotta get a workout in after this.
Stupid Gregorians.
Stupid Grolovians.
Stupid backup save. Double 5.
Stupid backup save.
God, I'm about to figure out how I can just send you an old save of mine if I can figure that out. Ugh.
Find a save file online from someone.
Stupid hire.
Not higher! Eye level! Eye level!
I got it. Don't worry.
Of course you think.
Don't worry. I got this, everybody. Everybody look out.
The man is an old pro. Look out, man.
Man's an old pro. What do you think of that, you old coot? Oh, God.
Oh, God, he's Hepburn. I wonder if that's going to be the guest at the end of the all-day stream. Is it David Cross?
Oh, I thought you meant
He's going to be in town soon.
I thought you meant Katharine Hepburn.
Well, I wouldn't be mad. To be devoutly wished.
All right, let's see here. Let's crack some geodes. Smack some dingers.
Hell yeah. That's another one we gotta get going, is arcade sports video games over the years. Like your NBA Jams and your MLB Slugfest and your NHL Hits.
NFL Blitz.
Yep. All of those, and we spin the wheel.
And some of those I already have, so.
Hell yeah. And especially like there's the ones you can upgrade. Like if you played like N64 Blitz, but you can play PS2 Blitz, like it's an upgrade.
Yeah, I only ever played the N64 one.
PS2 is so much prettier, and then like NHL Hits, MLB Slugfest all expand out onto, because the EA Big golden era is all on that generation of console.
I do really wish that that there was a good sumo game, but there really isn't. Like I watched a couple videos on the matter, and it's like, yeah, they're basically all bad.
Yeah, I haven't found a good one yet. Anyways, I've gone looking a little bit. They all see the most I've seen are arcadey and Japanese, and some of them are mini games in other games.
Yeah. And like I don't mind something being like arcadey to a point, but if it's literally just button mashing, like I'm really not interested.
To be fair, I also haven't looked in a little bit to see about any of those ports, so maybe the translation world has saved sumo video game culture for all we know. I gotta go looking.
Oh, and we do have that add-on if I'm using an emulator that'll do the translation.
Yes, we do.
Hmm.
We got you hooked up and ready to go.
Ready to rumble.
And folks, if you have Japanese video games that you want Perry to play, well...
It's not even a pay-per-view.
What's wrong with you?
One step closer to the edge. Never about to break.
You know who does an incredible job covering Linkin Park songs?
Who's that?
Derek from Sum 41.
That's true.
He's filled in on a couple of their sets for when What's-Her-Face couldn't make it. And
that one regrettable lady?
Yeah, he did. Derek did an unbelievable cover of Faint, and after that, I'm like, just make him the new singer.
You know who does an incredible job covering Limp Bizkit?
Who's that?
It's Alyssa Marino.
Oh, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's right in the sweet spot for it. She knows y'all be loving this shit right here.
The one car ride I ever had with Andy and Alyssa was when I discovered that apparently like nu metal was like her life for a long time.
Yeah. She's got some of them I had her pegged as a nu metal junkie from the moment, or within the first 3 times that I was around her, and she was wearing the loose-legged jeans. That's the clear giveaway of a nu metal fan. Like, it's not a Jinko jean, but it's cut that way. And I was like, wait a minute. I know you, and I know your kind. She's like, you caught me.
Like, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Shame on me now.
Folks, are you ready for Taylor Swift karaoke? Because you're going to get a whole lot of that. Friend of the family.
I would Taylor Swiftly.
Bless.
She's getting married at Madison Square Garden this week.
God. Those flowers are a wilting. I need melons. Okay, perfect. They're all growing tomorrow. Let's hope. At the very least, they'll be the 28th. I need the gold melons. I want to get the greenhouse, because we named the episode The Greenhouse Effect. I need a greenhouse.
Oh, we named the episode for something we haven't achieved yet.
Exactly. That's why there was a question mark in it.
Oh.
But we're so close. Once the melons are done growing, and that's not a euphemism.
I'm sorry, did you say euphemism? Because I like it.
I was gonna correct myself halfway through and just decided to carry on out. My wayward sons.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
It's important to leave the paws there. I kept my grubby paws off it.
Dog walks into a bar and says, "Hi, I'm..." The bartender says, "Why the big paws?"
Hey! What can he say except you're welcome? The wonderful world you know.
Grasshopper walks into a bar and they say, "You know, we've got a drink named after you." And he says, "You have a drink named Earl?" Rip Bison walks into a steak joint and they say, we have a steak named after you, Tomahawk." And he goes, "Steak named the Hokey Carney Fuck?"
Must be thinking of my father. Tomahawk was his father, yes.
Oh, is that Thomas A. Hawk?
Exactly, Esquire. Yeah. In another life, that's who he would have been.
I think I should have teamed with them and started calling myself the Chicken Hawk. And just act like that one guy from the Looney Tunes.
Harry Von Leghorn Von Vicious.
I say,
Two Vons.
I say, Rip Bison.
Yep. Could have been real good. In another life.
Could still be real good. A lot of baseball left to play, folks.
Ain't it true?
How can you not be
Nobody
romantic about
is
Foghorn
as old as you
Leghorn?
think they are. Everybody's younger than you think they are.
I am a fresh young
Take
man.
that to the bank. Yep. Even you watching at home, you're younger than you think you are.
You're older than
Remember
you've
that.
ever been, and now you're even older.
Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
That, which song from Warning is that? Church on Sunday. I got there. I got it right
You
as
sure
you were
did.
saying it.
Yep.
Today is the first day of the rest of our lives.
Such a hopeful opening flourish on the instruments. It's a top tier, uncredited Green Day song that doesn't get anywhere near enough.
I've been playing the arcade game in the in that bar all day.
That's fun. That's an achievement if you beat the whole thing.
I don't know how many levels there are. I've gotten kind of okay at it.
It's a lot, but I also don't know how far you've gotten, so you might be close for all I know.
Well, to be fair, I barely know how far I've gotten.
You're doing great. As long as you keep feeling the progress, that's the greatest gift of all.
Dang it. I keep giving away how I'm doing at it.
That's like a top-down shooter, right? If
Yeah.
I recall.
Sure is.
I love games like that. That game has always infuriated me. So I'm like, you know what?
It's a
I'll
tough
leave
one.
you right on over there. Yeah, it's no joke.
I mean, I think I've made it pretty clear that my like go-to game on these streams is games that are way too hard for me to play. And then somehow I hang in there.
It's either like a nostalgic scratch of the itch on something that's very familiar, or something that is not at all familiar and is, deepening. You're either playing to your floor or your ceiling. It's going to be one or the other when it comes to the games. None of them are right in the middle, I don't think.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment.
And frankly, that's probably the easiest way to play games, is either something that's, slow fastball right down the middle that's very comfortable and familiar to you, or something that's going to broaden your horizons immensely.
I miss Horizons.
That's how I That's how I mostly pick all the games I'm going to play. It's either I've played it a million times or I've never played it before and it's going to infuriate me.
Yeah, I'm interested for the all-day stream to see how a bunch of these wrestling games I've never touched go.
God. It's going to be the best day. It's going to be church on Saturday. They still do churches on Saturday. That's okay.
Gotta do it sometime, I guess. That carpenter lady's still out there hammering on your house at 12:10 a.m. in the rain. I hope you're paying her handsomely.
Got that overtime. Yeah. Yeah. I assume. I don't know. The house wasn't cheap. So I guess we'll see. 7,232 dollarinis. Come on, melons.
Come on, melons.
Some of them big gold melons.
Lord.
The booksellers in town.
Don't turn around.
Uh-oh.
The books and booksellers in town. Uh-oh.
Books and done. Where's that other melon?
Done and done.
Done and done.
Is that your name, or are you telling me you're finished talking? Both.
Oh.
I hate.
That guy doesn't have to do anything.
I hate New Ron.
That actor can just do nothing. He can just show up looking exactly as is and like, oh, you're perfect.
It's true of both Rons in that scene.
Yep.
Like they can just show up looking how they look, and you're like, oh yeah.
I like Ron.
I no longer like Ron. As long as those communities were open to the ideas of communal living. I'm a full freegan vegan. What the hell is a freegan vegan? Only eat food I find.
Yeah, it's insane. And I wonder if Sean Vegan Keegan is one of those freaking vegans.
What a guy.
What a guy. Folks, if you see him digging through the garbage, just leave him be.
He's someone I wish I saw on more shows. I don't see him around enough.
Nope, yeah. I don't necessarily understand it either, but hopefully all's well and it'll happen for him. We did it! We got a pantry now!
Wow.
A whole pantry.
Did that melon come in?
Yes. Yes, it did.
Oh, does that mean we're going to have a greenhouse?
Yeah, when we wake up tomorrow, we'll have a little cinematic of a whole bunch of them little forest guys hammering the old greenhouse.
Whoa. Now that's a euphemism, right?
You got it.
Hammering the old
They're
greenhouse.
actually going to be hammering the old greenhouse. The greenhouse is going to love every second of it.
Good heavens.
I'm going to buy a pair of trees that we can put.
He's jealous of that.
Jealous of that.
Jealous of that? We want apples and pomegranates. Perfect.
Sounds good.
It's all coming together, Perry.
The farm stand up the street from me the other day, I ran to grab some veggies to throw on the grill at dinner time, and discovered that their blueberries had come in, and they had a very good price on blueberries.
Very good price.
Barry Von Vicious over here.
Bless.
Yeah, so Saturday I'm making a Dutch baby pancake, and then I'm taking a bunch of those blueberries with some maple syrup and making a little hot syrup to go on them.
Yeah.
That's how I celebrate 4th of July. That, and then mowing my lawn with an electric mower.
Popping just has I like to think you have a small cup of blueberries in like a cup holder, and you're just popping them in your mouth while you're mowing around.
Well, unfortunately, I won't be on the ride on anymore.
Oh!
Yeah. I got
All
sick
right,
of
so you need a
fixing
cup. You need a cup holder in the self-propelled. Is what you
I could 3D print that.
next Wednesday live on Twitch.
Yo, let me tell you something that I didn't realize about an electric self-propelled mower. That when I realized it, when I got the thing home and was looking at the box and it mentioned this feature, I lost my mind. Our garage is always at a premium of space. You know, we have spaces at a premium in there because we have 2 vehicles and not a huge garage. They do both fit, but it's just barely, and there's not a lot of wiggle room. Having the mower in there makes it complicated. Not undoable, but difficult. But since we're getting rid of the ride-on, I was like, oh, the little mower's going to take up so much less space. Yo, an electric one can be folded in half and hung on a hook on the wall when you're not using it.
Sir.
Because the gas doesn't run backwards if you put it on its side because there's no gas. Come on. Come on.
Yep. I'm happy. I'm sad that this wasn't caught for like a YouTube short or something, but
It could
I'm glad
be.
that you got it all the same.
Could
Yeah,
be.
you could replicate that kind of joy.
I can just cut this where I'm talking about it.
Oh, perfect.
I'm going to put this audio over me folding it up and sticking it on the wall in my garage.
And then cut to just Tobias.
I'm going to cut to Ron Swanson when he is recounting the remote control door closer in his office.
It's so beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked on that. I mean, it also means like, because the thing's super light. Like, I couldn't believe how light it was. Like, in the box, like, I'm able to just pick it up and carry it around still in its shipping box. So I'm like, fuck, in the winter, I might just fold it in half, pick it up, carry it down, and put it in the basement for the winter.
Yup. Yeah, I'd like to be a fly on the wall when they discovered, like, what if we let people hang non-four-season appliances and tools on the wall instead of leaving them on the ground?
I would love to be in the room as someone's going, hey, you know how combustion engines are some of the most finicky, god-awful things, and they're all different for some reason, and nothing is standardized, and also they're really expensive to run with a very unrenewable source? What if we had something way better that's actually cheaper to make?
What if we just said, screw that?
Yeah, the first time my father-in-law mentioned, because he was on a waiting list, because apparently for like a lot of cars, especially EVs, you can't just walk in and buy them. You got to get on the waiting list while they try to get one in.
Yeah.
They were on a waiting list for like a year. Like they had paid in full for this EV, and for a year they waited for it to come in, and finally they were like, "Is this thing ever coming?" And the dealer was like, "We have no idea." And they were like, "All right, give us our money back." And they went and had to get like a regular car, like a hybrid or something. And when he was first telling me about it, I was like, wait a minute. It had never occurred to me that because there's no combustion engine, the thing doesn't need oil. It's like an RC car where you put grease on the gears and everything one time and then enclose them, and that's it forever because you will never use it enough to undo that.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap.
Nope. Somehow they're the devil.
I love talking to people who talk about how they don't like EVs. I'm like, yeah, nah, that's stupid and you're stupid.
Yeah.
I mentioned in front of someone you and I both mutually know, but we're not terribly close with. It's someone we know through someone else. I mentioned in front of them when they were marveling at my VW, how I was like, yeah, it gets incredible mileage, but like the plan is absolutely at some point when the regular running system and it goes, because it will, we're going to gut it and turn it electric because it's a super light vehicle. It's a perfect candidate for it. And like it has a back bed, so there's plenty of room to build a little insulated box in there for batteries. And oh, the disgust from this person. And I was just, I just legit just told them, I was like, Nah, that's stupid. I don't see why you would love to like give all that money to like gas companies and stuff, and like why you would love to have a machine that's constantly breaking, that's super expensive to maintain. Like,
People
nah,
are idiots.
they really are.
Yeah.
What's especially dumb is when it's someone younger than me who's acting like an old hat. Like, yeah, come on, grow up.
There's a lot of that going around.
Backwater hillbillies.
Yeah.
Guys, it's getting late in the night, and I'm quickly stopping to censor myself.
So this is so you folks wanted to know what car rides are like.
Yeah, this is like
right around the 3 a.m.
the last
mark.
10 miles.
Yeah, this is right around like, or we've suddenly run into a backup on some in the middle of the night, and we both just had it. I'm like, what are you doing on the road?
Mm-hmm.
Or like the last time I was leaving New York and closed the only on ramp.
Because this is part of the conversation Nickabeans has just been waiting for.
Yep. Yeah, the rest of this is just too tame for the rest of them.
Well, I mean, I am like generally speaking like a very tame person.
Yeah, they want the stuff that you might have to appeal to Twitch to keep your account.
Yeah, I think even at my worst, I don't say anything where that's really going to come up.
No, most people don't. It takes a real effort to get under Twitch's skin.
I would imagine. I mean, the way some gamers talk over their headsets to each other.
Right. Like, some of them I'm still surprised they have accounts.
Some of them I really wish they didn't.
All right, well, see you later, I guess. What is that dog doing? Never mind. If you want, we can wrap up at the end of this day off the heels of the greenhouse being built.
Yeah, that'll work.
I figured this is we got to the greenhouse. That was like the one thing I was like, we got to get it in for the title, but we got it. So once we go to bed, we can just wrap after. A rock lobster. Best to America. Da-da-da-da. and butter sauce. Ba-da-da-da.
Rock Lobster going to be on karaoke? You got to tune in to find out.
You better. You want the B-52s? You better B-50 tune in.
Something's sleeping in this bush. I just saw Z's come from it.
Was it the dog?
I don't know. Is the dog in the bush? Is that what's over here?
And the bush in the ground?
Oh, yeah, down in the valley-o. Oh, the sleeping dog in the Stardew Valley-o.
Dude,
I put in some more Dave the Diver in the jungle, and now I'm exhausted.
If only you knew how much Dave the Diver has been coming across my feed, like specifically the last like 5 days. I'm like, is the universe telling me that I finally need to get around to playing Dave the Diver?
I love Dave Diver. He's one of my most underrated main wrestlers.
God, I wish he was. I don't know where he's going next, but can he call in sick?
I bet I can name 5 wrestlers that you would 5 wrestlers that most people see as assets that you would quickly trade for Dave Dyer.
Oh, you better believe.
I'm not going to name them on stream. Absolutely not.
No, you don't. No, you don't have to. And frankly, you could probably name 10.
I mean, if I bet I could just keep going, but I'm talking like people that people consider them like worth bringing in.
Yeah, these guys are draws. Dude, me and Charles Mason have had that conversation more than once about like, yeah, all these people that everybody's excited about, I don't get it. And I'm like, yeah, me neither.
And there's tons of people
did we just become best friends? Yep.
Tons of people that no one's excited about where I'm like, why is no one paying attention to this?
Well, people are idiots, Marv.
People are idiots. It's true.
Come on!
Death to America and butter sauce. we can throw out the hay. I think that's fine. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we should. Everybody falls to the rock lobster. Or the rock lobster, whatever your preference.
Good heavens.
It's that Family Guy skit with the lobster in the turban and the long beard. Okay, yeah, this is fine. All right, so we'll now get ready to take this in. Then tomorrow's the Dance of the Moonlight Jellies, but we could save that for the beginning of next stream. There it is. They're
you guys,
fixing it.
Let's go. Greenhouse.
Greenhouse effect. And I got my house upgraded. It's been a big day, folks.
He's jealous of that.
He's jealous of that.
Tell you what, while Perry's making his way up for the group picture, I'll give you a quick tour. It'll only take me a second.
Take it away.
Look at that. It's got a
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
bedroom. It's got a fireplace. It's got stuff that we already had, but a full kitchen now. A full kitchen for you, me, and Dupree.
Whoa, and while I'm on the way up, look at that greenhouse, folks. Come on. Look at that greenhouse. I'm gonna grow
I'm running down to
so
take a
much
look at it real
stuff.
quick, and then I'm
Gonna grow
we're gonna
so
put a
much
whole bunch
stuff.
put some trees in there. Yeah, we got choices.
Hang on, I gotta go in there and look at the inside. Oh my god, it's huge. Huge in here.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. All right, I'm coming up for the picture.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got
Big
chilies
day.
growing. Look at that.
Yes, we do. We've been making chili jelly/jam.
Oh,
bit-
chili jelly. I love pepper jelly. Wicked good.
Yeah, that's what they're calling it, pepper jelly. Hell yeah. That's what she said. All right, you're up here. Yeah, I can't.
I am indeed. I am there.
All right.
I made it.
Cheese.
Jeez.
Let me make sure that the zoom was done, but I'm pretty sure the zoom is 5. Just in case, I'm going to take one more because I zoomed out a little further. Cool. All right, rad. Good times, everybody.
Yeah.
Big progress made tonight. It's going to be a pretty chill weekend on the wrestling front, but we'll all be back later on this month. Limitless has got one on Friday in a couple weeks on the 18th, I want to say.
18th is a Saturday. So if it's on a Friday, it's the 17th. Yeah. So this weekend, holiday weekend, I may pop on to stream something. It's Monster Jam World Finals, so we'll see. I may just kick back and watch that on my own. But I'll definitely be in the Discord and the Monster Truck thread. Probably a lot of conversations going on there because there's been some cool reveals, a lot of cool stuff going on. Then Monday through Wednesday, I'll be back on with our regularly scheduled streams. Who knows? We might beat Psychonauts this week, but we definitely also might not. Wednesday we'll be back to Workshop Wednesday. Thursday we'll be back again here for Stardew Valley. And then next Friday, the 10th, make my debut for Chaotic Wrestling out in Lowell, Mass.
It's a countdown.
That's right. It's the countdown. It's the countdown, folks. It's their Royal Rumble. And then the very next day, July 11th, my birthday, I will be live all day from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. The first 12 hours is 2000s Wrestling Roulette, followed by 2 hours of karaoke featuring a mystery guest. Ooh. I don't know why they're a ghost now. Yep. And then, then we got all kinds of stuff going on after that. I'll be at Green Mountain. Johnny Torres will be at Limitless. All kinds of cool stuff going on. Streams continually. We will see you all again very, very soon. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight.
Take care, everybody. Have a great night.